All right, so we are here for session 27, Rime at the Frostmaiden. I think I may have shared with you guys before. You guys are getting close to the end, so it may be 3 or 4 more sessions. Hell, when you guys go, it could be 1 or it could be 10. I don't really know. But anyway, the last session, you guys, I think was the last session where you got the Build-A-Bear things. Or was that the end of the previous one? You guys remember?
It was like near the end of the previous, or no,
That's
it's
right,
last
yeah.
session.
that was last session.
Yeah, because the last session started off with you guys fighting that telepathic pencil, which you guys pretty much just laid waste to, thanks to a well-placed slow spell. So you annihilated that thing pretty easily. Went to Build-A-Bear. I guess Shorty's turn, or maybe Rob's turn. We'll say it's Shorty. Shorty got a flying hare, and then I think Dudley tried to use it a second time and then broke the machine.
You got it.
Okay, and then
Which
you
Dudley
guys...
is very upset by that, by the way. He does not like hurting machines.
I can imagine so. Did you guys rested there for the night? Yeah, you had a tiny hut there. I think a couple of you guys took watch, and you saw a Nothic come through the rubble. You guys still continue to see like the flying globes of light around the central spire. A couple other flying creatures, which I think I may be giving this away. I think one of you guys identified probably gargoyles flying around. Headed south, avoided a couple of those Magian type things that were on a patrol or different area from you. But I think it was, you guys did have a small encounter with a few of those flaming skulls, destroyed them. Then you headed south to the Tower of Necromancy, met a ghost. I think he shared what his name was. He used to be the high necromancer of that tower. You guys basically helped him find his frozen body amongst the 200 crawling hands. Let him get his final rest. As a reward, he told you guys you could take his necklace that was on his corpse, which was a necklace of fireballs. Correct. And who ended up taking that necklace?
Dudley.
Of fireballs?
Dudley or Stefan?
Dudley does?
Dudley. Dudley has it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I remember because you guys were talking about everyone grab a bead off at the same time and then decapitate Dudley whenever he pulls at the same time. But yeah, so Dudley's got a necklace of fireballs, and I think it had 4 beads on it left,
correct,
as I recall. Okay. Let's see. You guys tried to find the inscription on there. I think the ghost told you that before he went off to La La Land or his final resting place, and he told you what it said. But he also told you that the room in which you need to, I guess, perform that rite has pretty much been destroyed. So your chances of, there was no way of getting the key from that tower because it was destroyed. Then you guys headed south to the Tower of Abjuration, as I recall. As you guys went inside... I think it was Rand was the one who went in first, grabbed the door, and the door was a mimic. Ended up being 3 mimics in that encounter, 2 on the outside, or 1 on the door, 1 on the outside, 1 on the inside. You guys made quick work of them, although I do believe that a couple of them got off some other massive damaged spitballs at a couple of you guys. Matter of fact, I think someone I shouldn't say waste, someone utilized, that's a better word, utilized their inspiration card to give it disadvantage so that they would live. Who was it that took down by that? You guys remember?
Wasn't it
was
me?
it Bavon? Yeah, I
think Rob saved my butt.
Yeah, it was me that gave the card.
Yeah. So lesson learned there. Those things got a mean spitball. But you guys took them out. Then you proceeded to head upstairs. This was the tower that had like unseen servants that kept like floors 2 and 3 spotless with their continuous sweeping. You guys got to the top floor. There was 4 living Bigby's hands that attacked the first person that came in. I think at that point, Rand's character, Bent, had polymorphed at least twice into a giant ape. You guys fought the living hands.
That was hard. Yeah.
Really? I thought the mimics was a little bit harder, but maybe it wasn't. But regardless, you guys end up defeating all of them. At some point during the battle, I think the ape climbed up on this tiny little tower that was in the center on a pedestal of the room, which opened up a portal door temporarily. You guys never investigate that. It disappeared and then you guys saw an inscription on the tiny little, I guess, tower in the middle of the room, which basically said something along the lines of produce a flame in your hand to get the key, which Stefan did, and I think we determined in Discord that Stefan the one that took that key. Correct? So Stefan has a key, and Bhavan has a key.
Yeah.
That sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you guys went down a level to cast your tiny hut and to take a short rest.
Right.
Okay. And then at the end of your short rest, I think it was Shorty was on the last watch maybe, did a perception roll, and he heard a voice basically saying, "This must be where they are. Get ready, boys." And that's where we left the last session.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay. Anything there that you guys remember that I missed during the last session?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Obviously, at the beginning of the last session, when you guys fought the telepathic pentacle, is when Valin basically disappeared.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Whore.
And this voice didn't sound like Valin, correct?
I told Shorty that it was an unfamiliar female voice. Does that sound right,
Okay.
Rob?
Shorty would know Valin's voice because Shorty knew Valin previously.
Right.
Mhm.
And that's why I said
Dudley would know
it's un-
Valin's voice from making her scream all the time from all the friendly fire.
Well, yeah, I forgot that little tidbit. I think last session, Dudley burnt part of Stefan's face with a really close, was it burning hands or something?
Yeah, burning hands.
Yeah, across his face. So Dudley's 2 for 2 on fucking up his fellow party members.
Yeah, he hurt Steiny.
So sorry guys. Quickly before the tiny hut goes down, I'm gonna say to everybody, we can all be invisible when this hut disappears. And I'm saying this
Cool.
quietly. I
Can I
bring
ask a
everyone into a
question?
huddle.
Can I ask a question about this tiny hut? A meta question?
It's opaque.
It's opaque from the outside, not from the inside. So we can't see who was talking, Brian?
No, you just heard the voice outside. Again, I envisioned you're on the second floor. There's no windows. There's only a window at the very top floor. And you guys said you didn't want to do your tiny hut there.
Yeah. So when you say we heard it from the outside, you mean outside the room that the tiny hut is in?
Outside the building.
Outside the building.
I'll say outside the tower. Yeah, the building.
Okay.
And sorry, next question. On the top floor, there was that portal that opened up, but we're not going through that, I assume, unless this is a forcing our hand type of deal.
Well, it closed again at the end. It closed again, and when we went downstairs, we could probably open it up again by touching the little mini tower, but it closed before we ended.
Okay.
The building up here on the far north or whatever that has all the holes and cracks in it, or do we move?
No,
No, we're in a different building.
Like
That was the Arboretum.
we're right here.
You're still in that tower.
Yeah, we're in
There's
this
like a-
tower right here.
There's a big
Yeah.
one right here.
No, the
No.
one behind it that looks like a wizard hat with on
Okay.
top.
Let me switch to the map one for you guys. That's got it marked.
So, and the reason that I asked that question, Brian, was because
Oh, got it.
I had the distinct impression when we left last week that they were actually in the same room as us, saying that, hey, they're in here, meaning they're in this opaque tiny hut. But what you're saying is, no, they're in here, they're inside this tower.
Yeah.
You waiting for an answer, or is he just confirming?
Did you need me to ask a direct question? Am I right?
No, what you heard them say was, looks like they're here. Get ready, boys.
No. I get what they said, but I don't
Yeah.
understand what here means, because we're in a tiny hut. So are they standing outside the tiny hut on the same floor that we're in,
No, you don't see them.
saying, hey, they're here?
No, you don't see them.
Are they outside the walls of the tower? Because when we finished last week, I got the impression that they were inside. That's why I'm asking. I want to confirm that they're outside the walls.
No, you did
of
not
the
see
tower.
them. And from your perception roll, it sounds like they are outside the building.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Okay, sorry.
Wow, they're being really loud, or this has shitty sound installation. Either way, I we can basically make it so that we can go invisible and escape, all of us.
I'm good with that.
Unless anyone has a better idea. Because basically, Dudley can make 1, 2, 3, 4 people invisible, and then Stefan has a
And I have invisibility too.
Well, don't waste your spell slot, because if I cast it for 1, then I get 4. I get myself and 3 others, because I cast it at level 5.
Okay.
Yeah, but yourself and 3 others doesn't cover one of us.
Right, but Stefan or Bivon can decide who wants to cast invisibility on themselves, basically.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Because
Yeah,
there
I
only
can
needs
do
to be
it.
1. Okay.
I'll cast invisibility on myself.
Do you think there's any reason to cast see invisibility?
I have that.
Me too.
I don't think so yet. They're outside. They're not
Well,
trying to hide.
It's not going to help you look through a wall.
You think that woman's lurking about? The one that wants to kill Dudley?
Valan. Aw, shucks. She'd be so lucky.
Personally, I don't think that we need to worry about Valin. I think Valin is off on her own mission. She has no real reason to come after us. I think that Valin is going to be left to her own devices. We were going to see her later. For all we know, Valin is going to get turned into one of those eyeball creature thingies that all of you. And I don't think you mentioned that in your write up, Brian. That after our long rest, everybody had to roll a Constitution save.
I did forget that. Yep. You guys rolled some Constitution saves, and I think it was Stefan and Bavon that failed. Does that sound right, guys? Let me go look at my notes.
There were 2 people, I think, that failed.
What was it?
And Valin, I think, was one of them, too.
I didn't fail. I think I passed that one.
I have no idea.
Valin was not with you when you took your long rest. Remember, she disappeared at the end of that first night when you were fighting the telepathic pentacle.
I think she's oral.
It seems like Don and maybe me. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if we did or not.
I passed. I remember that. I'm pretty sure I passed.
Not Bavon, Don. Stefan. But I don't know. Is it in the scroll back?
No.
Is it not in my notes from the last session? I don't know if anyone's got it open or not.
No, I don't.
Oh, here it is. Dent. No, it's something else.
Bent and Stefan? I don't remember. I got +8 Constitution, so I'd have to roll really
positive. It was Bent was one of them, because I said something about he put his fingers through his beard and a chunk of it came out.
I recall something along the line too. I just can't. I don't remember.
Let me go back and look at my notes again.
For that. No, it's fine. I'm gonna look at the little chat log and see if I can find it. I don't know if it starts with the newest ones or the oldest.
Oh, here it is. It's in my recap. As everyone awoke, Bent and Stefan looked haggard.
Okay.
Both were covered in a cold, clammy sweat. Bent ran his fingers through his beard and watched as a huge chunk of his beard fell out. Stefan then ran his fingers through his hair with similar results.
Hey, Jen?
What's the
Dinner
effect of that?
2 minutes away.
Mute.
Okay, so Bent and Stefan, you failed in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all you know right now. Just that your hair's falling out, kind of clammy.
No exhaustion or anything?
No.
Okay.
Nothing like that. Okay. All right. So let me do this. I'm going to switch you guys over to a map, but I said you guys can kind of tell me where your hut is, what you're doing, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see. I think it's this map right here. So if I do a shift click. So this is the bottom floor. I think, like I said before, I had you guys on the second floor is where your tiny hut. So let me move you all over here. So this will represent the second floor.
Did we get is it the top of the floor? Is this the top of the tower, or is there more?
No, I'm just gonna say that's the second floor. So wherever you guys wanted your tiny hut, that's fine. If there's some more prep stuff you guys want to do, I'm cool with that, but you gotta make it quick.
What are we doing about this, buddy?
That's for you guys to decide
So
as
we're
well.
all. That's what I'm asking them. We're going to be invisible and not him, which I'm good with. I'm not that attached to him, but
Got him from.
That's the guy from the prison,
Oh, okay.
Xerophon, or Xanax, or whatever you guys are calling him.
He
Xerox.
gave us some lore information and some rumors and stuff, but
I say we tell him to
this
hide
is
out
Rob
here.
speaking. This is Rob speaking, not Shorty. We saved him. We wrung what we needed to wring out of him.
Yeah. I do not disagree, sir. I say we leave him here. He just tell him to hide here. And we disappear and sneak out past this group of angry people.
Hey, so what you guys want to do? Leave him to fend for himself?
Oh,
I'll
that's
say
so
aye.
shitty.
Why? He's fine. They're not looking for him. He's just a citizen. He can just sit here and wait, and we'll leave, and he'll be fine.
Well, we'll
And if he's not, who cares? Well, we'll ask him not to. Anybody have a spell that'll erase his memory, or to knock him out, or kill him? I'm good
we'll
with
just
killing
say
him.
this out loud.
You know?
Oh, this out loud?
No.
Okay.
Discussion. He's like,
Poor guy.
But let's make a decision. Are we just leaving him here and telling him to just hide? I'm just going to tell him, Xerophon, we can't. We have no way to make you invisible. So just hide as best you can and wait until we'll lead this group away. We won't. We'll let him come in and kill him, but he doesn't need to know that.
Oh, man.
If you
I
don't
don't
agree,
think-
say something, guys. Like,
I think Stefan would agree with you. I think Dudley would have an issue with leaving him behind.
Yeah, Ben's not keen on that either.
so then this throws our whole plan out the window because we can't make him invisible.
Well, no, we can't.
Good,
Stefan
right?
Stefan goes invisible.
Oh, okay.
You go
okay,
invisible.
so we both do our thing. Okay. Then
Well,
let's do it.
I mean, and also, just so you know, if Stefan can cast invisibility, he can scale it up one level to get two people. Same with you, you know, not saying that you should as an artificer, but just meta, you can, you know.
I would guess that Gary can't scale it up one level because it's probably
No.
at his max level already.
It is. So,
But 2 mana for Stefan wouldn't be a big deal, you know.
yeah.
All right, is that what you guys want to do?
Okay.
Does that also apply to Steiny?
I don't know.
Maybe you
I
can
imagine it's like a familiar, right?
Mm-hmm. So he can just
But-
fly away. He can just fly off and keep his distance.
out one of the windows or something.
And I'll rule that, if he stays in your backpack or something like that, then he can be part of you. Just like, I guess, same way with Shorty and his new flying hair. As long as he kind of stays in the backpack, then I guess he's encompassed. But if he ever leaves,
Okay.
the backpack or your hand or whatever, then he's not going to be invisible.
I
Okay,
have
unless
a
you
bag
cast it
of
on him.
I have a bag of holding for the hair.
Can't breathe in there, right?
Doesn't need
It's
to.
suspended. It's suspended.
Okay.
You're suspended animation in a bag of holding.
I thought I read something you could suffocate in a bag of holding.
I assume so.
Maybe, but it wouldn't be right away. I'll look it up. But Steiny doesn't need to breathe. But it doesn't matter because you're hand waving that.
All right, so everyone's going invisible. That's what I'm hearing, right?
yeah.
Yes.
All right, so the stairs you see on your map, those are head down to the next floor. So go ahead and move yourself however you guys want, marching order or whatever, or something else you guys need to plan on what you're going to do, or
Okay.
I'm going to try to be stealthy as possible.
if you're being stealthy, give me stealth rolls.
Do I
that's
need
pretty
to be stealthy if I'm just kind of hovering on my...
Yeah, because you ran into a building last time, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Do you want me to plus 10 that for everybody?
Please.
Pass without a trace. Okay, pass without a trace.
Holy
Yeah, I'm
shit.
Jesus.
That's a 43.
We don't even know where Shorty is. None of us do.
Yeah, so the lowest one is a 21, right? Before Bavon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are we missing? Should be one more in there. Stefan, maybe?
Oh yeah, we all have to roll stealth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin's not in there either.
Yeah.
That first stealth roll was done by me 20 minutes ago for
oh,
just checking
sorry.
my thing.
That first one is Stefan, and then this one's me.
Okay, so lowest one is a 21 still. Okay. All right, so marching order, Dent's first. I'm going to move you to the other main level. And then Bavon's behind him flying, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Then who's behind Bavon?
Anyone?
Stefan
Bueller.
usually goes next.
Stefan?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Dudley, then Shorty?
Yep.
If you know Shorty's there, he's at the back. But you don't know he's there. Maybe that's why he rolled a 43, is so that because he's at the back, nobody can even tell.
And Xeraphon is staying put upstairs. Not invisible, or he's coming with you invisible?
No, he's coming with, so he would be in front of me.
In front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to hold hands to stay together.
Because we can't see each other.
That is a
Yeah.
good point. I didn't think about that.
I mean, just hand on the back of the shoulder of the person that's in front of you.
Yeah.
I'm
We got like a
caressing
nice
Dent's
conga line
buttocks.
going.
I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
Figured you would.
All right, go ahead and move yourselves however you want. We're not in any kind of initiative or anything yet.
Well, I assume that if we're in a conga line, we're all following in line with Dent.
We never searched this tower, did we? Yeah, we did.
Wish there was a way for me to make these other characters invisible to you guys, so you wouldn't have a clue where everybody is. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's the one problem is that you there are no settings that allow you to only see your own character
Yeah.
token.
Just theater of the mind.
Plus, I'd just turn off vision for everybody, but that wouldn't be fair.
And then
Every single person to a different map layer, maybe, right?
that'd be
There aren't
such a
that many
pain in
map
the ass.
players.
Oh,
This, since I'm controlling Xeraphon.
Well, if
He
you
is
want to
invisible.
just ignore Xeraphim for now because he's attached to us, assuming he doesn't let go.
Oh, you guys are holding hands?
Yeah.
I
the
said we're
assumption-
putting our hands are on the shoulder of the person in front of us.
Okay. All right, I missed that. I'm sorry. All right, and I'll put him back on the token layer.
Yeah, everyone stay together.
All right, what are we doing? You whispered that?
Well,
Yep.
like a long time ago, but yeah.
Let's head for the front door, guys.
is the door open, Brian?
Yeah, because remember it was Mimic that was the door
Okay.
before.
Just kind of peering out. Do I see anything?
You can give me a perception roll.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, you see a giant gargoyle standing at the front door. No, you see nothing.
I'll keep creeping up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know how many you want me
I
to
just want everyone that's going to step through the door make me a stealth roll at that point to see if you make any noise going out, except for Bavon.
Okay, this plus 10. 20.
Okay. Go and step out the door if you're stepping the door there, Bent.
Okay.
Okay, give me one more perception roll. If you guys are all on each other's shoulders, go ahead and move yourself in a line there.
I'm thinking head down this way.
Okay.
I'm
Just
just
want everybody
get
getting-
out of the path.
Just want everybody to get in a row here. Since you're got one hand on everybody's shoulders, right? Stefan, Dudley.
Yeah, sorry. Just move it.
All right, so stop there for a second. So at this point, Bent, you failed your perception roll,
Oh, he had 10 more on it, doesn't he?
but you do see two figures walk from the outside the edge of this building down here where I'm pinging.
Yeah.
Let me do a shift click. From down here. And you see both of them point. And they had a ready action ready to go. So let's roll initiative, and then I'll tell you what you guys see coming towards you.
Hopefully, if it's a spell, someone's got counter spell.
I do.
Okay, let me do initiative for Dudley,
Core.
and then initiative for Stefan.
But I didn't get that in the beginning. Damn. 3 22s.
Everybody in?
Yeah.
Oh, I got this other guy.
Oh,
Almost
now I know what's
forgot
coming
about
for us. Theoretically, if they can see us. Ooh.
Brow Elite Warriors.
So, I thought if on a GM layer it doesn't show up. I guess it still shows up in chat. Just doesn't show up in the turn order, right?
Yeah, you have to whisper it, I think.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, Dent, you see at the last second a white face and a dark skin face around this corner. Both of them point in your direction, and you see a black moat of something coming towards you and a red one at the same time. And there's also a few arrows flying.
Yeah.
So, let me do this. How am I going to do this?
Well,
It's
that was a
going
great
out,
plan, guys.
Jump or no?
Put this on the map layer. That didn't work. There should be a blackness all around you guys, but for some reason it just disappeared instead of showing up.
No, like
A darkness spell.
Okay.
Perfect.
Which Dudley and I can both see through.
Yeah.
Yep, because you guys have devil sight.
Yep.
Okay, so you two are not affected by it. Why is this thing not working? Give it an aura.
How did they know?
Everyone sees it because of Stefan's 20. Not Stefan. Bent's 20 on his stealth check going through the door. They heard.
Oh, bummer.
So darkness, and then a fireball explodes on the exact same spot. So everyone give me a dex save.
What's the spot, sorry?
Sorry. Get back on the right layer. Right there.
That's why we can't see it, is because you were on the wrong layer, Brian.
Ah. Okay, well, it's right there. That's where the darkness is centered, 20-foot radius. And then the fireball is in the exact same spot. They were waiting to cast it right in that doorway as soon as they saw or heard something.
Got it.
Hang on, give me 3 seconds. You know what? I am going to.
I've got a 15.
I'm going to. No one needs to save on that because I'm going to counterspell the fireball.
Okay. At what level?
Oh, right. If it's casting a spell that is of 4th level or higher, if it's 3rd level or lower, the spell fails. I'm just casting it at regular. Well, actually, it's 5th level cast. Sorry.
You're casting it at 5th level?
Well, any spell I cast is at 5th level, basically.
Ah, so that automatically dispels anything 5th level or lower, right?
Oh, because you're a warlock. Nice.
Yeah, basically, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the interrupter spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot you used.
Okay, so you're focusing on the red dot, not the black dot.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Then it fizzles, but you guys are still in darkness. And then I've got some arrows coming your way. Hold on 1 second.
Now, if we're in darkness, they're at disadvantage to hit us, right?
This was all at the same time. They all have their ready actions. So you keep thinking that. Okay. So
I mean, it's fine because as long as Dent gets hit, it doesn't matter because I'm the one concentrating on the spell for Dent. So
here's one at Dent.
Holy crap.
And then one at Bavon.
Oh, kill these fuckers. I want that longbow.
That's at Bavon.
Mm-hmm.
And then did both of those hit?
Yep.
Both you guys make me a con save.
what? No, why would Dent make a con save?
If he got hit, he's making a
But
con save.
I'm the one. Oh, okay. Because if it's for the invisibility, I'm concentrating on that.
Oh, this is not about invisibility. It's about
Okay,
something else
cool.
that may happen to him. Oh, look at you guys shaking it off. Okay, but there's 2 more. Where'd I put him at?
Dan, you're a dwarf. You probably made that con save at advantage.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But Brian didn't say whether it was poison or not, so I could be wrong.
And I have advantage on that too.
Well, you guys both succeeded, so no need to even worry about that at this point. Damn it, he's on the other layer. Sorry, guys. They will eventually be shown. I guess technically when they shoot, you would see them, so I need to put them on the right layer. All right, here's another one at Bent. Holy shit. Oh, that one actually has it in his description.
Okay, so 11.
And then another one at Bavon.
No.
11 and 16 is 27. Get rid of that. And 13 hit points. 71. Okay.
All right, so I guess technically you guys don't see them because you're in darkness except for, okay, I got to do some meta-knowledge here, except for Shorty and Stefan. Shorty's inside, so he doesn't see them.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So I feel like if we're in darkness and we can't see them, then they would have disadvantage. But if we're not in darkness until right after they
I would
shoot
agree
us-
that with their next shots, but this was all a readied action for them. So this all happened like simultaneously.
So we'd see them for a moment before
Yeah,
arrow
correct.
hits us in
Correct.
darkness happens.
Correct. All right, so I'm putting these guys on a token layer, but like I said, only
Shouldn't it, like, if you're just shooting at a sound though, shouldn't it still be at disadvantage because you can't
Yeah, we're
actually?
invisible. Oh yeah, we're invisible, Brian. It should be at disadvantage.
you are correct. Thank you for pointing out my flaws. All right, so let me roll. How many of them hit? 3 of
so
them?
that first one, if you did the first shot on me, that would have been a miss. The 19 would have missed. On the second one, the 12 probably.
I don't know that you can do it that way. I think he should roll the disadvantage on each of the hits.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Trying to figure out which ones pair up is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, let me just do it again. All right, so the first one, the 27, I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
That was this guy.
Yeah, we'll take
It's a disadvantage. It doesn't matter. It's a disadvantage.
And so the 27, the first one does hit then.
Okay.
Right? Okay, and then my second one was a 19. That was on Bavon, and that did hit, right?
Yep.
All right, so let me roll it again to see if disadvantage causes it to miss. A 17? Does that make a
Still
difference?
Yep.
Okay, so
Still
it still
hit.
hit you. Okay.
You don't-
And then that was 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's only 2 shots. There was 2 more shots after that with the other guy. Okay, the other guy was this guy. All right, roll it again because the 26, I'm assuming, hit Bent.
Yeah.
Nope, not that guy. This guy.
Sorry. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I made a mistake.
All right, so that misses. So you don't take that second damage. The 11 piercing you do not take.
Okay.
Okay, and then the 12 obviously misses Bavon on the second one. Don't even roll again.
Sorry, Brian. I messed up too, but like theoretically, if I were to cast counterspell, my invisibility would drop.
No, are you sure it would? Because counterspell's not a
Not concentration, is it?
No, but it says for invisibility, it says the spell ends for a
if you
target
cast
that
a
attacks
spell.
or casts a spell.
But yeah, but your invisibility ends.
Oh.
The rest lasts an hour until we do something.
Yeah, but I'm carrying for 4 of us.
No. But it doesn't work that way. It's. Not
I
that
don't
we
know.
can take an
I would
action.
rule that it probably does.
Because I'm concentrating on it, right?
It's not.
Put your invisibility spell up in chat, and I'll make a ruling.
I mean, it's at level.
Invisible until the spell ends.
Yeah.
The spell ends.
Yeah, but the spell ends
for
when
a
concentration ends.
Oh, okay.
Spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Okay. So just for
okay,
me
good.
then.
All right, so Dudley is the only one that's not invisible then.
No.
No.
Oh
You
no,
lost
sorry,
it.
yeah. Sorry, yeah. I'm the only one who's not invisible right now.
Yeah. Everyone's invisible except for Dudley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is fine.
All right. Now that took like half an hour too long. Everybody good?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay, Shorty. You're up next. And there is a ball of darkness right here, but you can see through it.
Yep, I can, and I can see the people that just shot at us as well.
Hmm.
I'm assuming that I probably can't see that guy from where I am. Oh yeah, I can because this door is completely open.
Yeah, but that's like an angle right here.
Is
if I
that
draw a
wall
line.
there? Okay, I just
Yeah,
wasn't sure if the wall was really there,
Yeah,
or
just
if
when you see
that
the
wall
stairs
was
is where it's
the
open.
other, or if that wall was the other mimic, and that opened that spot up.
Oh.
But you're saying that the mimic was up against the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot. No, I'm gonna shoot the named guy. I think only because I can't hit the Drow elite. Which guy did the arrows come from?
This one here. I'm not right. Freaking Frank. This one here. That direction. And the other one came from somewhere over in this direction. You can't see.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot at Avarice.
Okay.
Shoot at that dude.
Yeah, I think that barely hits.
And he's going to get some B damage. He's going to get some favorite foe damage. So that particular hit for 24. He's going to get another pistol to the face.
Son of a bitch.
And he's going to get some favored foe damage on top of that. So for a total of 26. So he took a total of 50 damage on that shot, on those two shots. And then I am going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to... no, I can't do that because I cast favored foe. Okay, so that's my turn. And I am going to dip in behind the wall here. Oh, no, that's not true. Behind the wall here. And I'm no longer invisible.
He's stepping.
Stefan would probably like run into attack, right? If that's what we're doing. Because he's more of a beefier bard.
No, everybody's ranged pretty much except Bent, but
Okay.
he does his Eldritch Blast typically, but I mean, feel free to play it however you want.
Okay.
If you feel to sacrifice him, I'm sure you won't mind.
Yeah. So I would say what he would do probably is come forward out of the circle of darkness. So that's, I guess, 1, 2, 3 here.
How far is it, Brian? So you have to come out to 25?
Yeah, I think it's 20-foot radius. So yeah, probably 25 feet to be out of it.
Okay, so that's so which square is it? This one here?
2 in front of you.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll Eldritch Blast the person he saw Shorty shoot at, and that's 2 blasts. This is not Dudley. This is Stefan.
That first one's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then he's going to take 2 steps back into the darkness.
Which he was shooting at the same one that Shorty shot?
Yeah.
Or the other one? Okay.
That one.
All right, so okay. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, he'll step back into the darkness.
Okay, I'm moving back.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because he has 30 feet of movement. So yeah, so he can step back into the darkness. Cool.
Okay. Anything else? If not,
No,
Ben's up.
that's it.
Ben's
Hope
going,
you have some bounties.
Ben's going to move until he's out of the darkness. And then he sees. He's moving because he saw, the people in front of him.
Yep.
He's just going straight ahead. Now he's out of the darkness. He continues to move. He's still invisible until right here when he hexes this avarice person as a bonus action. And then that's just to make sure I know to take the mana pool off. And I turn visible right as I try to bring my Warhammer down on top of it.
Okay.
Is it a guy or an elf? Is it a girl or an elf?
Okay. I've got to look at something to see if this is even going to help.
You look to see if he's dead or not, because he's already had 61 hit points of damage done to him
Plus 18.
in this 6 seconds. Plus what Dent's gonna about to teach him a lesson with.
What's that? 79.
She takes the 18. Is it 18 or is it 18 plus 4?
It's 18 damage.
18 damage.
Yeah.
What about the hex damage?
It's in there. You just have to hover over. Like the blade flourish was only 1, but the hex.
Oh, the
was 4.
necrotic. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what's interesting is I rolled a 4 with the hex and I rolled a 4 again with the Warhammer, so worked out.
Okay. Yeah, you land your shot, and she takes a pretty good blow, and now I need you to make a save. As she reaches up a hand, and you see like this hellish flames come out of her hand and it envelop you for a second.
Okay. What save?
I'm looking it up. Charisma.
Ooh, interesting. Ha.
And you guys watch as this little ball of flame kind of envelops Bent, and then he disappears. You have been banished, my friend.
As a reaction?
As a reaction. Here, I'll put it out here since she's already done it now. So I'll leave you on the map,
Okay.
but you're in a demi-plane somewhere.
Okay.
And while they're incapacitated,
For a minute.
takes 1d cold damage to start at each of your turns. You can still
Is that
make a save at the end of each turn to see if you can break out, it looks like.
Okay.
But you're there right now.
Doesn't look like there's any constitution. I mean, there's any concentration thing with this, Brian?
It does not say that, does it?
No, it does not.
I got resistance to cold damage. But all right. So what's the saving throw? The charisma?
Yeah,
14.
charisma saving throw.
Gosh darn it! A 2 and a 3
Okay.
on the roll.
All right. So she's up, and she's like crying her guts out. So she's just going to
First swing too.
repeat what you tried to do last time. You see, you start to cast a spell. Anybody going to burn a counter spell before I put it out here or not?
No, because I don't have any more spell slots.
Okay. Actually, let me look at this.
Even at level 3, you don't?
No, I don't get my third spell slot until like level 11. It hurts.
I can use dispel magic.
Nope.
Don't do it, or it won't work.
You won't do anything on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Another fireball right there at the door. Man, that's a horrible DC save for her. Why is that so shitty? Let me make sure that's right. Because sometimes it says it. Yeah, it is DC 14. What the hell? Jeez. Good job, Wizard of the Coast. All right, so everybody within a 20-foot radius of here needs to make me a dex save.
Brian, I'm
Okay.
behind this. I'm behind the statue. Can I do it with advantage?
Oh, sure. That's fine.
So Stefan's gonna make his deck. Oh no, Stefan's not.
No,
Wait, yeah,
because
he
it
is.
says it goes around corners, right?
It goes a fireball. Fireball
yeah.
allows me to have cover. I can have cover with a fireball. I saved anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so Stefan's gonna make his saving throw, and then Dudley's gonna make his dexterity saving throw. Okay, and I need to make a con save against 15 damage.
Half damage is going to be half of 39. So that is 18?
Oh, 18. Okay.
No, 19.
Yeah,
19 and 19 is 38. Okay, yeah. 19 points. Half damage. or 39 if you failed.
Okay. Well, I passed, so that's good. Okay, and I get advantage on con saves to maintain concentration on a spell.
What's the matter?
Sorry, my computer's being a bit slow right now. Oh fuck! Everybody I had invisibility on becomes visible now.
All right, that's what these little red. Was that apply? I guess that applies a bit. Well, it was visible anyway. That's what these dots were, meaning you're visible. But since everybody's visible,
Okay.
I'm just gonna get rid of them.
Give it to me.
But if Bevan passed his roll, he's technically still invisible.
I did not.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can concentrate.
Horribly. I failed horribly.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I guess you can't really beat the. Anyways.
Shit, how much damage was that? I didn't do one for what's his name, Xeraphon.
I took 39. So.
Okay, Xeraphon failed. Let me see. Whoop. So real quickly, since Xeraphon just dropped, as you guys look around, Dudley and Shorty, you actually see as Xeraphon drops, his face, his arms, anything that's got flesh on him, changes into that of like a gray, scaly skinned creature, got a sunken in nose, no hair, looks totally different. He was a doppelganger. But
That's
he's dead
cool.
now.
He was a brother.
And he did share that with Bevan during the night's rest. Okay, so she cast fireball, and then she's saying, F this. She's going to take some cover.
Cheese ball.
Sorry, as Dudley sees him falls to the ground, he yells, "Why can't I fix you?"
Okay, that's her turn. Weapon Master. This guy has a big smile on his face, and you see him. You know what? He looks right at you, Bevan.
Sorry, they're still invisible because it's half the damage taken, so it's still below 10.
Half the damage would have been 19.
No, but I took 19, but that means I half that 19, so it's only 9. If that makes sense.
So who's invisible? Answer that for me.
Well, I guess the only one was Dead Boy on the floor, so yeah, it doesn't matter.
So everyone else is still invisible? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, everyone else is visible now because everyone's attacked.
I'm still invisible. I haven't attacked anything. I'm still invisible.
Yeah. Stefan attacked.
Bevan's invisible by his own spell.
So you have to make a con save though, because it's concentration. And you took 39 points of damage, so you have to make a con save.
You can't make that save.
That's right. Yeah, you got to make a con save, Bevan, to see if you can maintain that invisibility.
Invisibility on mine says nowhere on here that it's a concentration. An illusion. Its casting time is 1 action. Oh, sorry, there it is. Shit. I was hoping. Yeah. I was praying. It's Constitution?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's Constitution.
You did it.
Damn. All right, so Bevan is invisible. And he's the only one that's invisible, as I understand, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so he does not look at you, Bevan. So,
sorry, Brian.
Yep.
Would the guy who died, would he have had the 15 temporary hit points, and would that have saved him?
Aren't they all in a globe of darkness?
It doesn't matter on a fireball.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, temp hit points don't count on a fireball?
No. 2 different things.
No.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
It's a Laurel and Hardy sketch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your ball of darkness drops, and he's going to shoot Stefan in the face. Stefan, aren't you glad you're not here?
Die.
Yes, Brian.
Shablam. And I'm assuming that hits him, and he needs to make me a con save.
I'll make the con save. Why isn't it rolling for... Hang on. There. Oh, fuck. Okay.
He's unconscious.
Okay, so he slumps to the floor. Cool.
And then, well, since Bavon is invisible, Dudley, you're getting the second arrow.
Yeah, I think that hits.
Okay, and you need to make me a con save. Okay. You can shake it off, but you do take the damage.
Yep.
And then he's going to go back in here for cover. Okay, that guy. This one right here. Bavon is invisible. Dudley.
Yeah, that's cool. Dudley is going to.
Oh, it's not your turn. I'm saying he's looking at you, Dudley.
I mean, yeah, I'm good looking.
Yep. And he is going to pull out a hand crossbow.
I suppose the one with really powerful toe crossbows.
Okay.
And, okay, you fight off the poison on that one.
Yeah.
And a second shot with his other hand crossbow.
Almost like you want me to fail this.
But you're doing a hell of a job. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Wow, that's a slow movement. Shit. He's just a sitting duck there, isn't he? Good job, Drow. And then the fourth guy. He's right behind him. How about that? How'd I work that out like that? That worked out well.
Oh, God. Not good.
Okay, that's his turn. Dudley, you're up now.
Okay. Dudley is going to fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Drow Warrior. Because that's about all I can do right now. I mean, I guess I could use the fireballs, but... Okay.
Damn.
And then I got one more. Just got to turn off the fire damage.
So that was 11 for the first one then, right? 8 plus a 3?
That is 11. The first hit gets 3 fire damage.
Yep. Damn. Look at you guys. Okay. Takes both hits.
Yeah, and Dudley's going to roll back into the tower to take some cover.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just end up somewhere over here.
Move yourself. All right, Bavon. Still invisible.
Okay.
What you doing?
I'm going to release Steiny. He's going to move up here and give this guy a punch in the nuts.
Okay.
Does it affect the hit points if we go right for the nuts? If we actually focus on the testes?
That'd be for flavor, testy flavor. But no, that doesn't hit.
Yeah. Okay. How tall is this building here, Brian?
I'll say it's about 10. The top of it's probably about 15 feet.
So if I go 40 feet straight up, will I have line of sight on these guys hidden back here?
Can you see them on the map now?
No.
Okay. If you go 40 feet straight up, no, you don't see either one of them.
No. I'm going to guess that they're right here, and I'm going to cast Fireball there.
Okay.
Because I don't have to see it. I just have to...
You cast that at 3rd level?
Yep.
Ah, shit, she can't see you. Damn it.
No dexterity save for you, stupid hag. Take that 39 damage.
All right, so
Or
that
half of it.
explodes. Let me do some dex saves here.
No. Yes. Lower.
And this guy,
Crit deck save.
dex save. Oh, he's got a plus to it. me go back and make sure hers doesn't have a plus to it. I clicked on the wrong thing. Nope. All right, so they both failed. See a huge explosion on this side of the building over here. Parts of the roof go flying off of it. You hear a few shouts and groans.
Do I pop back into existence or no?
It's not concentration.
Oh, okay.
And that would be my turn.
Okay, so you are no longer invisible.
Yeah.
That means you're going to take 2 arrows because this guy over here was waiting for someone to show themselves. That was the archer guy.
That's bullshit. Oh, just kidding.
There's 1.
Fuck. And I have advantage on the poison
Okay, let's see it.
wave. What is it? It's a con?
Yeah,
Yeah.
DC 13 con.
Oh,
Woohoo!
Okay, he still took 7 damage and another shot. And that misses probably.
Yeah.
Okay, and you see him now over here.
Okay.
Okay, Shorty.
Okay. So Shorty is. I gotta see what the distance on this is.
just going to sneak out the back door and fucking leave.
No, Shorty wouldn't do that. That's totally
know.
against what Shorty. That's totally against what Shorty would do. Shorty is going to suddenly, right beside Bavon, this little Cheerios honeybee shows up, and the Cheerios honeybee, it then misty steps to within 10 feet of the Drow Elite Warrior, and forces the Drow Elite Warrior to make a wisdom save against my charm.
Wisdom save.
You're wondering what that is? It looks like that.
Okay, so he fails. What's that mean?
So he is now charmed by my bee and me.
Does Fey ancestry do anything to that?
I don't think that Drow have that charm thing that most. Yeah, if they have Fey ancestry, then yeah, it looks like he probably gets to do it. I mean, it is a charm. It's
All right, so I'll do it one more time. Not that that
it's-
first one was
yeah,
great.
it is-
There you go. Look at
there
that.
you go.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
worse. So he's charmed. And my little dude is going to say, "Hey, buddy, stay calm.
Put down
It's
their
a honeybee.
weapon.
I'm a honeybee."
Is it a honeybee like Jerry Seinfeld in the Bee Movie or the Cheerios?
No, it's like Cheerios honeybee. Her
Okay.
name is Maya. Just so you're aware,
Maya the bee.
Maya the bee.
Oh, I forgot about that. You've had that for a while, haven't you?
I haven't used it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Anything else?
from there, she's also got 40 feet of fly movement. 25. She's gonna come hang out with Shorty. She's not gonna end there though. She's gonna end up here. Okay, and that's my turn.
What exactly does it being charmed by that bee mean?
I don't know. What is charm? What's the charm condition?
She's a bee charmer.
I'll look that up between now and his next turn. That way I can move on. Okay, Bent.
I assume Bent sits in icy prison, takes
Yeah.
2 damage most likely.
Take what? Is it 1d10? I think it was.
No, I think it was 5. And then, but I have resistance to cold, so I assume it's half that.
Here, let me put it in chat again just so you see it.
Oh, it is 1d10. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
And then a charisma save.
yeah. Are you rolling the d10?
You can.
Oh,
Do your own damage.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, good job.
Damn you.
So you took 5. You said you're resistant to cold, right?
Yep.
Okay, now you can make another charisma save, see if you can break out of this.
And then charisma. Oh, I think I was at 82, so it should be 77, not 78. And then charisma save. Woohoo!
All right, so I think you disappeared right here, so you come back right back where you came from.
Oh, yeah. I was right straight ahead from Bavon.
Yeah.
I think she was right there.
Yeah, I think you're one more down. I think they were both like down here, so come down one more square.
Really?
Yep.
You're a dick.
All right. One more square. There you go.
I was just
And
seeing
that's the end
like
of your turn.
that's ridiculous.
Okay, Stefan.
Stefan's unconscious. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is unconscious. Let me go back and read that. That was from the Elite Warrior.
The poison.
That was from the Weapon Master. Yeah, he is asleep. So nothing for him. His turn is over.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Okay, Avarice.
He's in trouble.
Oh yeah, Avarice is me. Avarice is dead. You don't know that, but she's dead. Okay, next up.
The Shorty might know that because Shorty had favored foe on her.
Oh, does that allow you to know the health or something of them?
Well, it would allow me to know. I can track it anywhere, so I would know. I would know if she's still a viable target or not. I wouldn't know specifically where she was, but I'd know if she was trackable as and alive.
But you don't know where she is.
Right, but I would know it. She wasn't. That she was no longer my favored foe because she's dead.
Okay, then yeah, you lose your, I guess, signal or trace or whatever you want to call it with that.
Okay.
Okay, Shorty, give me a perception roll.
Five high enough?
Oh, sorry, I had to scroll down. That's why I was waiting for it still. Yeah, it's high enough. You see emerging through the wall behind you a shadow.
Okay.
I gotta verify how far he can move. 30 feet. So I'll say it was 5 feet to go. No, 10 feet to go through that. 5, 10, 15, 20. So he can't get to Shorty, but he can get to Dudley. As a matter of fact, he'll just stay right here.
So he's right next to me, Brian?
He is.
Okay, because I can't see him right now, but...
Why can't you see him? Right there?
I don't see the token, yeah.
I can see the token.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I fucked up my dark vision. Sorry. That might be a me problem. Oh, no. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I just see shadows in the tower.
Let me move you and then back again, see if that helps. Did that do anything?
No.
What the hell? Let me check your token.
Nice, Rand.
Hey, you lost your night vision for some reason. Let me fix it. It's 120 feet?
120 feet, yeah.
All right, now you should be able to see, right? Maybe you got to move your token.
Yep, I can see now.
Okay, so now you see that right next to you. It's about to lay some claws into you. Wow, only gets one attack? Okay, then.
Wow. Okay. That hurts. Oh.
Okay, that's his turn. And then up next. Hold, please. So I guess only people that can see this is probably Bhavan. Bhavan, give me a perception roll to see if you see this or not. 12. You got like something, you got guidance on?
No, I forgot it was on.
Okay. No, you don't see it, but you hear it. You hear Valen scream, "Back, you heathens!" And she's going to attack this elite warrior up here. Crap.
I immediately
so many
throw a
characters.
fireball as soon as I see Valen. Just kidding.
You don't see Valen. Do you hear me say she's attacking the drow, not you guys?
Yeah. I realize that, but I'm helping her kill the drow.
Dudley doesn't care.
Damn it.
I can't see shit from my position, so it sounds like we got a whole bunch of people I can't see.
Okay, so 1D. Why did it do that? 1d4 times 3, right? That's what it should be.
1D or 3d4 plus 3, Brian. For level 1.
So
How many
8 plus
charges?
3, 11.
How many charges is she? Oh, if she's only using one charge, then yeah.
Or is she just casting the spell or using a charge?
She used her wand of
Yes.
magic missiles.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
she screams for Nizzy to attack.
I got it set up if you want me to click it. Just let me know.
For Mizzy to attack.
Nizzy. N-I-Z-Z
Ooh,
is what she's calling him.
She's got a new friend. Nice.
Kind of looks like
Brian,
Yamo.
Did it do the damage or no?
Yeah, it did 11 points. I GM rolled it, but I did
Okay.
to the guy. I gave him 11 points of damage with the
Is
wand
that,
of
who
magic
you're,
missiles.
is that who you're playing for the time being, Ben?
So-
no, I just have it set up. Oops, except for not the hex and blade flourish, but I have it set up like a wand single charge because I have one of those too.
Ah.
So I could have just clicked it. But
Actually, this thing doesn't need to get close. It's just going to stand right where it is and glare at
Oh
that
my
drow
God, wait.
warrior.
blade flourish. Oh god.
Con save. Man, how many freaking... Why did I... This is why I needed help. I have like 8 character sheets open now.
It's a lot.
DC 12 con save. It fails. So it takes 3d6. 10 points of necrotic damage. This guy up here. Okay, and then Weapon Master's up next. That's the one standing right here.
Who's charmed?
So he's charmed, but he's only charmed. He can't attack me, in essence.
And he doesn't even see you. Or is it you or it's technically the bees, right?
It's both, actually. He can't attack me or the bee.
Okay. So he looks up at Bhavan, who is flying, correct?
40 feet in the air.
Okay. Does that hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One more con save.
Flash of Jesus! At 5 to 18.
Okay. And then he's going to take a second shot.
This is that elite warrior? Which one is this?
Yeah, it's the one right in front of Stefan.
Oh, shit. You know what?
Oh,
That
you
shouldn't...
were the weapon master that near
Yeah.
me, the one I can see.
I clicked the wrong... So those attacks are probably... Let me check. I clicked the wrong character sheet. It's still going to be +7 to hit. Is that what he had?
So it's
Oh, yeah,
minus
+10.
10, so it should be 3 less.
Okay, so that second one's a 19 then.
Bill
What
hit.
is the damage?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but the first one was only a 15.
That's right. So the first one was a
Still
15. The second one was a 19.
No, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, and I'm down.
Oh, that dropped you?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
What do I do?
Then 5, 10, 15, 20. And he reaches down and grabs Bhavan and then shouts something behind him in Undercommon. Anyone here speak Undercommon?
Not I.
Nope.
Okay. So I went out of order, but he would have gone next anyway. So now I'll do the Weapon Master guy. How you doing there, Bent?
Wait, so all right, I guess I was just confused.
Yeah, I got my thing out of order. Technically, this guy should have gone first, and then this guy.
But the other
But-
guy was charmed, right? So I don't know why
He couldn't attack Shorty or his bees. That's what Shorty told me. Correct?
Charm does not command.
No, he just said be calm. He just said to
No, Rand.
Yeah.
Yes, he will only be calm. It's not suggestion. He only cannot attack me and Maya. He can do anything to anybody else. It's just a charm.
that it just made him a friend to our group.
Not according
No.
to the charmed condition.
Okay, so this guy is going to.
Okay.
He drops his bow and he steps up to you with a scimitar.
At Scimitar?
Who's he stepping up to? Sorry,
The one he's right next to up here, the Bent.
Bent.
It just came back.
but I thought. Oh, I didn't realize Bent came back. Good job, Bent.
Yeah.
So
Very next day.
20 points.
It's using
Con
the,
save.
It's using the scimitar, Brian.
They don't understand the National Film Board references, Kev.
Thank
Brian,
you.
it's the scimitar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shield that and I block it.
And tell him to suck it.
Okay. And he takes his second attack on you.
I took off the
Son of a bitch.
mana.
Nice. Okay, so that one misses. And he looks somewhat surprised at the fact that neither one of those hit.
Do I still, when I'm in that icy prison, was I still able to maintain concentration, or did it break it?
You'd have to make a concentration save every time you take damage. What were you concentrating on?
Hex.
Does that require you to be on the same plane of existence?
No, it's just a concentration spell. It lasts for like an hour or something.
I'm just trying to remember if you go to a different plane of existence, does your concentration automatically break on something like
No.
that?
That's kind of what I'm asking. I
don't think so. Unless the spell says you can't maintain it if they leave the plane, or like with me with Mind Spike, I know where they are even if they move, as long as they're on the same plane as me. So I think you can.
It said I was incapacitated, but that just means I can't take actions or reactions, and it doesn't say anything about breaking concentration. But I did take 5 damage, which would just be a D10.
Yeah, for now, just make a con save. I don't know the right answer. Okay, so you maintain your hex.
Okay.
All right, so both those guys are done. You know what? He's just going to stay there. He's brave. Archer. That was the one that had a ready to action, a shot, so-and-so. But now he's got these 2 guys below him. So he's going to shoot at Belen.
What's our little thing for concentration, Brian?
And that misses her. And he's going to take a second shot at the weird thing that looked at him and misses badly. Wow, look at me rolling awesome. And then he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dudley.
Oh, this is a very tough issue for Dudley to tackle here. I assume that since this thing attacked me with psychic damage, I can reach out and touch it, right?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay, cool.
You failed your perception roll, but meta knowledge, he just came through the wall.
Totally cool. I ask because I'm going to use Shocking Grasp. So if I hit him, I can move away and he doesn't get a reaction.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
So I think that's going to hit him.
Yeah, that hits. Lightning damage.
Yep. I hope he's not immune to that.
He laughs.
And I am going to...
Hold on. Did you say he laughs?
He laughs.
Did it look like it hurt him?
No.
Guess what not to use.
Yeah, okay. Then 1, 2, 3... Or sorry, I'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to there.
All right, he get an attack of opportunity.
Nope. Shocking Grasp if I hit.
He'll take damage, though. He didn't take any damage.
Doesn't say has to take damage, just says if he hits.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? All right, then. I'll learn something today. Okay, so never mind that.
And actually, technically, that should have been 2d8, but since he's not taking damage...
That was 2d8.
And it can't take reactions until it can't take any reactions until the start of its next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else, Dudley?
It's basically all I can do. Unless you want to give me another action.
Well, when you take when you dip into fighter, you can use action surge.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Right. Okay, Bhavan, you're unconscious. So I guess you need to give me a death save.
You guys drop out or something?
No.
It's got quiet.
No, we're waiting for Bhavan to be dead. Got a couple of turns for that though.
Oh yeah, you guys see as Bhavan drops, he also changes into a doppelganger.
When he's unconscious, he does that, or when he's dead?
That's a good point because I think he's dropped before then. So yeah, I'll wait. I'll say when he's dead, he turns
Ryan,
to a doppelganger.
Would I actually fall, or would I be limp and unconscious on my keg 40 feet in the air? Because it's not concentration, it's a flying object.
Okay, it's going to be a really.
But
How are you going to stay on there? No, I'm going to say you fall. Roll me a D100. If you roll a 1 through 20, I'll say you collapse on it. Otherwise, you're going to fall off of it.
No.
Or you would have fallen off of it. All right, so you fell off of it, and you have one
ground.
And you have one death fail for taking damage when you fell.
Really?
Yeah. So now you can make another death save.
But don't roll a 1.
Oh
shit. Anybody want to burn an inspiration card?
Oh, Bavon is dead.
Anybody want to burn
I will.
No, that's just two. That's just 2 fails, right?
I know, but he already took 1 when he fell.
How does he take 1 when he?
I mean,
because
when
he
you
took
take
damage when he hit the ground.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Because he was flying.
Bavon's got a card he can blow.
So we can burn an inspiration card and then re-roll that if you want.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, I see someone played one. All right.
I did. I pulled it out. I didn't.
Is that you're burning it, or is it something you can use?
I'm burning it.
All right. So roll it again. Don't roll a 1. There you go. The success. Okay.
So I have 2 fails. Awesome.
No, you only got
shit.
No, you have 1 fail when you fell.
Oh, okay.
Because you got to re-roll this one.
Mm.
So now you got 1 success, 1 failure.
Okay.
You with me?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Shorty.
All right. You guys are pissing me off. Okay. So Shorty is going to cast Aid. Just going to give everybody 5 hit points. If you haven't taken any damage, doesn't matter. Your hit point maximum increases by 5. These are not temporary. They goes up by 5. Those of you that are currently at 0 are all going to go to 5 hit points. Stefan, that includes you. Bavon, that
still
includes
unconscious.
You. No, that is not true. Stefan is at 5 hit points.
No, but he's unconscious because of poison.
Oh, because he's sleeping.
Yeah. He's not at 0 hit points. He's just like.
Oh, I thought he was dead. Oh, I thought he was dead. Okay. So everybody, that includes you, Dudley. You've got 5 more hit points.
Oh, I added it. Trust me. I added it.
And then Maya, the bee, as in Maya, the spelling bee, Maya. Maya is going to pop over to this dude, and she is going to be Trixie. And so Trixie, in this particular case, fills his 5-foot square with magical darkness, which lasts until the end of its next turn. So he is now in magical darkness. And Maya is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Actually, she's going to go up here and hang out with Dudley. Hi, Dudley. How are you? Hi, Dudley. I'm a honeybee. I sound a lot like Shorty.
Well, that makes perfect sense, right?
And Shorty's going to use his 40, and Shorty is going to come up beside Maya.
All right. So remind me again, what's going on with this guy? The fuming one?
He is this shadowy dude is in darkness.
He's in darkness.
Darkness.
Right. Let me give him a little some kind
Shadow
of
creature is in darkness.
The other one is still charmed. Yeah, I don't think shadow demons. I know that they've got good dark vision, but I don't think they have magical vision. And this does not negate the charm that's on the other one. These are not concentration effects.
I was going to ask that. That's pretty awesome.
These just continue.
What is this thing?
Part of his bees ranger thing, right?
This is my summon phase spell.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
That I get because I'm a bee dude. Yes, that's it for Shorty's turn.
Okay. So one important note I forgot to mention. So Shorty and Dudley would have seen this. When Xerophon dropped, you guys would have heard like a sigh come out of him, and then like this wispy gray smoke comes out of his mouth, leaves the room and wisps out the door and up into the sky.
Oh, crazy.
Bent.
Shorty's gonna give himself some partial cover.
Okay.
So Ben risks a glance back real quick, and is Bavon up then? He's not dying anymore from aid.
Give me a perception roll with disadvantage. You're in the middle of a fight. I'm not sure you're going to know this.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I guess that's probably fair versus...
No, Bavon, you are down. You're prone. That's why I had your token sideways.
Oh, okay.
You're conscious, but you're prone.
Ah, gotcha.
You just see him laying there. You're not really sure, Bent.
Just lying there kicking my feet in the air.
Because I think it's the right thing to do, I'm going to throw a healing word at Bavon, not knowing that aid was cast.
Should probably kill these things.
I understand.
I'd love to take some shots, but you guys keep dropping.
Well, so healing word for 9.
Damn.
Yeah, that worked out pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, 9 for Bavon.
And then the blade flourish doesn't count there. Dent's now, that was just his bonus action. So he's going to threatening with this dark elf. And let's go with Warhammer
Oh, yeah.
for 17.
You see him take his sword
Yeah.
and knock it out of the way.
Oh,
Holy shit.
he's got some good AC then. And that one probably missed as well then.
That is correct.
Okay.
And he smiles. Anything else, Bent?
Can play that game. Let's see.
That it? What are you thinking?
So if that that blade flourish only takes effect if it hits. So I'll just
Okay.
add it back. Sorry.
Okay, so you're done?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Steppen. Oh, he can't do anything.
Unconscious.
Yep. Right.
He's
So glad
unconscious, he's sleeping. Very different.
Sorry.
She's dead. Oh yeah, that guy. How big is the darkness area he's in?
It's just 5 feet.
Just 5 feet.
Just
Okay.
covering him 5 feet, but he doesn't know where me or Maya ran off to.
Okay. All right, he's just going to step 5 feet this way. I'm assuming 5 feet's all he needs to break out of it.
Yep.
And he sees 3 choices. 1, 2, 3. So 2, 4, 6. 2
So
deadly.
which 3 choices does he see?
1, 2, 3, 4, and then you 5, 6.
Okay.
Shit in the way. D6. Okay, so he's going to. Does he have a range? I don't think he does. Ooh, so he may not be able to reach you. We'll see. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, there you go. And he grows. Roar, he gets fat. And he can't quite get to you. So he's just going to dash then. And say hello.
Hello to my little friend.
He don't want to get flanked. So he'll dash right in here with you. And that's his turn. Okay, Belen is now going to see this guy over here at Bavon. Going to change her focus over to him. Let's see if she's got something bigger in her wheelhouse other than a wand of missiles. What do you say? I think you guys have been complaining about her using her wand of missiles this whole time, right?
We were not. As far as I know.
I've never said a derogatory thing about her.
He is going to hold out a hand and start an incantation. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Well, elite warrior. Right.
Oh.
Okay, so he is basically paralyzed for the duration, and she is concentrating. Give her a little something to concentrating. He is now charmed and paralyzed. Okay, and then she's gonna sick Nizzy. I'm gonna make him dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Can't quite get to him, even with a dash. And that's his turn. Weapon Master! Between he and Bent. It's been an honor. As he holds the scimitar up and then slashes at your face.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hit.
Con save?
With advantage for poison. Yeah, not a big deal.
Okay, and his second attack?
That also
Jesus.
hits. So the first one would have done 12 plus 2 is 14, and this one does 9 plus 6 is 15, so 29.
Isn't it the 12 piercing you would have cut in half?
No, it's the poison damage that I cut in half because
Oh.
of resistance to poison.
Oh, that's right.
Right? Or is the poison hit me if I don't?
Oh, you still have resistance to poison damage, right?
Right, yeah, but
as a,
the saving throw doesn't mean take no poison damage, right? Or
The poison does 2 effects. It does damage to you immediately and makes you go to sleep.
okay, so it's just to resist the sleep effect is the save.
Correct.
Yep.
correct.
Okay. Do I need to roll con again, Brian?
Yes. Every time it hits.
Oh man, made me waste it.
So you're able to shake it off. He still smiled like saying this is a good fight.
All right, so how much damage did I say? 27?
9 and 6, 15 and 14, so 29.
29. All right, so minus 9 would put me at.
The Elite Warrior's next. He's the one that's charmed and hold person. Do I get saves to break out of either one of them on his turn? At the end of each turn, he can make a wisdom save to break out of the hold person. I don't know about the charm, though. You tell me.
My
Rob.
charm?
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
charm is 10 feet, wisdom save. If he takes damage or for 1 minute, he does not get to save it after he failed it the first time.
All right. So you're just going to try to break out of the hold person. And he does not. Okay, that's his turn. The archer. He's got decisions to make. He's just going to take 2 shots at this thing coming at him. God. There we go. Finally hit something. 10 piercing. Con save. I got to make sure that poison does anything to this guy.
You guys need bowls? Do you need bowls? Okay.
Can you what?
Oh, sorry. I
Talking
forgot.
to his kids.
Wow, he is immune to poison. So he takes 10 points of piercing damage. And then this drow is shouting something in Undercommon. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dudley.
All right, so Dudley is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take a shot at the.
Go
Take a
one
shot
square
at
up or one. Go 1 square up or 1 square down because that one's covered in darkness.
Oh right. Okay.
Oh, it wouldn't matter for you. No,
yeah,
it wouldn't matter for you. Get in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide in the shadow in the darkness and fire 2 Eldritch blasts at this guy.
That's awesome.
Can you twin it for 4?
No, that's
Oh, the other Stefan.
Yeah, so you're
assume-
hidden, so you would get an advantage with that.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
Okay.
Even though he knows you're in there, but he can't see you, so I'll give you advantage.
Okay, so the advantage roll is 21.
And that's a total of 18. Is that right?
If you want to take that damage, then yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and then
Oh, hold on. It's fire and force. Let me double check.
Yeah. 3 fire, 15 force. And then the next one is just 9 force. And I'll roll again to see if I get a crit.
He's resistant to fire.
Okay.
So I got to give him like 2 more points back.
Yeah. So no crits, but he does take another
Yeah, see it, 9 force.
9 force. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
As I hide in my cube.
Anything else, Dudley?
No.
Okay. Bavon, you're
Half my
conscious now.
movement to stand up,
That's
right?
correct.
and no reaction from him because he's paralysis. I'm going to go 10, 20, 25, or 20 to here. I can clearly see this dude, and I'm going to drop a fireball on him, but in a way that it doesn't hit Bent. So Bent's right on the edge of the fireball, so I'll drop
All
it
right,
over
so
here.
hold on. You can't cast the fireball where you can't see, right?
Yeah. I don't have to see it. I just have to pick an area.
But you shoot a little mote of fire out, correct?
No,
This is a building right here.
To a point I choose within range.
Right, but click on the fireball spell and then show description.
Okay.
Like it's still a mote that comes out of your hand. It's not like you pick a spot and it explodes right there. Yeah, so you flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose.
Okay. Okay, well, I will just use a firebolt on him then. Oh, no, do you know what? I'm going to turn that. Let me check something here. I got something better. Oh, it's touch. Crap. Okay, can I take back my movement?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay,
Since I've clarified your fireball.
I'm going to turn this asshat into a gaseous form.
The one that's already being held?
Yeah, then he can't do anything for an hour.
I'm leaning towards if you turn him into gaseous form, he's not going to be held anymore.
But he can't attack or anything for an hour.
No, but he'll be able to fly. He'll be able to fly away.
Oh, okay. So never mind. I'll go back to here and I'll just use a firebolt on him.
Anything else of yours I can shoot down, Gary?
Yeah. There.
All right,
There you go.
Holy shit! You got your crit set up right?
Nope.
No, so it should be 12 plus 20.
Should be 32.
Holy shit!
Right up his sphincter. I aimed it at his sphincter.
Oh, son of a bitch! Hold on, I gotta check something. All right,
Oh, he's immune to fire.
You want to describe how you just kind of obliterated this guy because he had 32 hit points?
The bolt of fire leaves Bavon's hand in just a streaking lightning and just pierces his belly, and he ignites from the inside out. Fire shoots from his eyes and his ears, and he just turns into a ball of ash and cloud.
Hi, thank you for not missing, Bavon.
No worries, my friend.
Man, after all that hemming and hawing, you go up and just crit.
That's right.
Kill him.
Next time, Brian, turn down at least 3 ideas and we'll crit again.
Okay.
And Shorty's going to use his turn to knock into Stefan and see if he can wake him up.
Shorty is?
No, it's
No.
Steiny.
Oh, I thought you said Shorty.
No, I
He did say
probably
Shorty.
did, but I meant Steiny.
Okay. So you're going to bump into him, basically.
Try and
All
wake
right.
him up.
Okay. Yeah, that's all it takes to wake him up. Someone's got to shake him. Not
God,
going
I
to
wish
do a
we
save.
figured that out earlier.
I knew that from the beginning, but I'm not going to meta it, people.
No.
Okay, Shorty. You want to follow Bavon's orders and go wake Stefan up?
No. So Maya is going to pop over beside little dude, is going to drop a little 5-foot dark circle right on top of idiot dude. And then is going to scoot over here. There's now a dark circle there. Idiot dude can no longer see Shorty. So Shorty is going to run like the wind. And then Shorty is going to shoot the fuck out of that guy.
He lost his reactions on that last thing that Dudley did, right?
Only until the beginning of his last turn. But I have since, but he's now got a globe of darkness on top of him, so he can't see me run away.
He would still get an opportunity to attack at disadvantage, just like attacking in the dark, right?
Blind. No, he wouldn't even know that
He wouldn't even know I left. How would he know to swing? He doesn't even know I left.
All right. And then you're going to do what? Shoot him?
I'm going to do one of those.
7.
With a little bit of that. Oh, just a little bit of that. And then another one of those. And so that's a total of what? 39?
28. What? 17 and 11 is 28.
Oh, sorry, 29, I mean.
Okay.
No, he gets the 1B damage too on top of that. It's 29.
We probably rolled that a little too quickly, but it just makes sense. You know, the blinded condition just says that they'd have disadvantage on attacks. It doesn't say they lose reactions, but it just makes sense.
All right, so 17. So you see as your radiant hits, it like explodes with so much energy. This guy is obviously vulnerable to radiant. From one DM to the next. I imagine you probably knew that.
That's no damage, my friend.
It explodes or dissipates, turns into dust in darkness. So Shorty and Dudley are the only ones that see it.
Nice.
Bye, Felicia.
Nope, that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, Bent.
For more Bent set, he can't see anything, so he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything besides this Drow warrior in front of him?
Technically, I had advantage on both those attacks too, but that's okay.
Yeah, you would have killed him anyway. Yeah, this is the only one you see, the one that's held. You can't see the other one. Even meta knowledge-wise, because he's north of the building.
All right, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to stop and kind of look at that guy. What the hell?
Okay.
11, 12. I don't see anybody else. Okay, that was my action and move. And as a bonus action, I'm going to move my hex onto this guy right here.
Great. So he's got 3 things on him now. And we had one more thing to his cacophony of things on him. Okay, anything else, Ben?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Stefan, whenever you blew this guy up, both you and Bent will see the same thing. Like he drops to the ground, then like his soul basically comes out his mouth and goes up into the air towards the central spire.
Soul Sucker.
Pretty creepy.
Soul Sucker 4000.
Okay, so Stefan is now awake. He's conscious. He can stand up and do something maybe.
Whoa.
Yay! Join the party.
Okay, and this guy behind me is commanded to not do anything.
Paralyzed, right?
Held.
He's still held. He's still charmed by the bees and Shorty. And then Bent has hex on him.
Oh, so it would be affecting strength. That's just my standard.
And how does he look, Brian?
Let me check.
Young and sexy.
He is, as I recall, I don't think he's quite yet bloodied yet. No. I mean, he's taking damage, but he's not bloodied yet. Not below half hit points.
Okay. I mean, if I heard him, he's going to snap out of hold person, or he can make a save against it, right?
I think if he takes damage, yeah.
He's out. I'm pretty sure if he takes damage, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure hold person. Let me do it again. I'll put it in the chat. But hold person, if he takes damage, he can make another save. That wasn't her. That was the other person. Belin. Oh, no. Says nothing about him making another save if he takes damage.
Okay.
Is he the bee charmed guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does get to make another save though against a DC 16 charm.
Yeah, when it's his turn.
Oh, okay.
It's Stefan's turn still.
Well, so we can damage this guy and he can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I thought it would end his hold.
No, that's what I thought. So Stefan's gonna Eldritch Blast this guy twice.
Okay. $25 definitely hits for 1 point. He can't even
Take-
grunt.
Take that.
Imagine like
Plus,
Stefan like
it
puts like his call sign like a tattoo on his butt or something with that.
I think it's advantage if he's held, but I don't know
No,
that it really matters.
no, I don't think so.
Paralyzed. What's paralyzed say? Paralyzed says considered incapacitated, automatically fails strength and dex save. Attackers have advantage.
Isn't
So, you
Stefan
can
the
roll
one
one
who
more time
can
if you want.
twin it? Can't you twin it, Stefan?
I could, but we just started our day. I don't want to.
Roll one more because that.
Yeah.
Okay, you still only hit him once. He does have a pretty good AC.
Over 21. Wow.
No, the 25
Shitter's
hit.
clog. Pardon?
The 25 hit. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the 21. My fault.
Yeah.
12, 25, 14, and 21. Okay, I think I saw the 8. That's why I got confused. Yeah, 21 does hit him. So another
Okay.
3 points.
Woo! Guys, just KO'd this guy. Trust.
All right, that's it for Stefan.
That's it for Stefan.
Okay, she's out of the picture. Shadow Demon's out of the picture.
But before she goes, Brian, just so I looked it up. I don't know if you saw it in chat, but opportunity attack says you can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach.
All right, I'm cool with that.
All right,
Yeah.
we did good then.
Okay, Valen is up.
Thanks, Rob.
She can only see one of them. But she's concentrating on this dude, so she gotta be careful what she casts. Nope, that's concentration. I think that's a touch. Yep. Son of a bitch. Everything she's got is. How about that one? 30 feet. Can she get within 30 feet? Oops. Click on distance. That son of a bitch. Can't cast that, so I guess she's gonna go back to her old tried and true. And that's about par for her. For like a freaking 1. She was shooting back this direction, so I guess technically Bavon and Stephen see her shooting at something. And then this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20. Damn it. He's gonna dash to the other side of him. And that's his turn. He's dead. He can make a save. Wisdom save for the hold person. Can he get out of it? Hell no. And there's no saves for the hex or the charm thing, right? He's just in it. Is that correct?
Yeah, the hex is just the hex. But
Yeah.
The charm is stuck too, right, Rob?
Yeah. There. I think you said
stuck
there's
in-
no save.
There's no save unless he takes damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, he did
unless
take 4 points from Stefan a while ago.
Yeah, but you rolled that. I asked you to roll that. I thought you rolled it. Oh, you might not have. But I
don't think
mentioned
did. I'm sorry. Was it a DC 10 basically then?
It's a
Is that
DC
right?
16. It's a DC 16.
Oh, even when he takes damage, not like half the damage? That's not what it is?
Nope.
Okay.
DC 16. He can save again. DC 16.
Okay. All right. So he's still drooling. That guy. Shit. I think he's got one of these things in his back pocket. He does. So Valen's the only one that sees this. A cloud of darkness appears right here. And as far as the rest of you guys are concerned, he disappears. Hey, Dudley.
Dudley is going to come out and Eldritch or move over and Eldritch blast this drow guy.
why do people always stand right behind me?
Yeah.
Well, don't block them. That's the problem.
Just move slightly to the side.
You didn't roll one. You're fine. But you do get advantage if you want, because he is held. All right, so...
And then I got to roll one more time. This time I'll toggle advantage.
You guys weren't in the
So-
campaign with Brian and I, where every single time the archer shot with someone in the way, they got like hit right in the face.
Got an arrow in the ass.
The party member. I mean, we took more damage
Yep.
from our archer in the party than from the monsters we fought. Almost every combat.
All right, Dudley, both those hit. He's still breathing. Do anything else? He's staying put.
No, that's my turn. I can't move anymore.
Okay. All right, Bavon.
Just because I have rolled some ones, I'm going to move up here to less likely hit my buddy Ben. And I'm going to firebolt this. Actually, first Steiny's going to come up and give him a kick in the arse. We'll do that first.
Remember, you can do that 10 feet away, remember? He doesn't have to be melee.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't have to move. So I'll move him back. So he's not in Bavon's hit.
Yeah, he'd rather hit
right there.
Right than Steiny.
Sec. There we go. Boom.
I don't see anything. You said boom, but I don't see anything in chat.
Yeah, I've hit it twice. Try it this way.
There we go. So 15 does not hit.
Okay, and then Bavon's going to firebolt him.
Another crit. Ooh,
Not quite.
damn near close. Roll one more time. You get advantage. Oh, yeah. So Steiny did the same thing. Advantage.
Oh, okay.
So roll Steiny's again. We'll do him first.
No.
Oh, no. No, he gets advantage, so he doesn't hit Bent. But
Yeah.
27 does hit for 18 fire.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty bad, but he is still breathing.
Not for much longer.
Yeah. And that's it.
Anything else, Bavon?
Nope, that's it. That's all. That's her.
Hey, Shorty.
All right. So he's going to move to there. He was going to move directly in line with Bent just for fun, but he chose not to.
You're so kind.
And he's going to do this at advantage because he has pack tactics, which he hasn't got to use a lot this fight, but he gets to use it this time. For 16.
And that drops him.
I was going to say no reason to do bees, but my bees are still going to go right after the shot, and they're going to do a little. Oh no, it's the wrong one. They're going to do a little dance, a little 1 hit point dance, dance, right on top of them. Like, and they all get in a circle, you know, like in the cartoons where the little canaries or the little stars circle around the guy's head when he gets knocked out. That's exactly what my bees do to that Drow Elite Warrior.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. So
Now,
the
Brian
other
and I are
one.
going to have a conversation about the fact that the very first time we see any magic bows in this game, they're long bows.
But Shorty can't do a longbow?
Shorty's a small creature.
Why can't she do longbows? Because I didn't know that was a thing.
It's disadvantage on all attacks.
Because the longbow is bigger than Shorty is.
No, I'll make it a short bow. No big deal. I have no
You can
problem
always
with
have
that.
it like magically resized like armor to fit the wielder.
Like the one ring.
Yeah, I'm cool with
Yep.
that.
All
I'm
right.
cool with that. All right, so any of you guys want to try to give chase to the one that disappeared, or is combat over?
I think combat's over because we don't know one disappeared. We never saw the guy disappear.
Well, Bavon, you would have seen
Okay.
Boleyn shooting, some magic in this direction, and you would have seen her
Ah.
little, whatever it was, chasing in that direction. So it's your call whether you want to chase after him or not.
Now I'll tell the crew. I said Boleyn was shooting at someone way over that side of the tower. Shall we chase? Shall we go hunting? And nobody
No,
replied.
I think we lick our wounds.
Yeah.
You especially.
Yep.
Some of us are pretty wounded.
All right, so then we are now out of combat. So let everybody kind of reconvene. What do you guys want to do at this point?
I'm gonna
As
use
Boleyn-
a second wind.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
A solid 4 points.
Well, let's get everybody close, and I'll do mass healing word on everyone who needs it.
That's not a really good spell for
No?
healing after the fight. That's in the combat kind of, but it's up to you.
Go inside? You're going to go outside? I mean, I'll move. I was going to take Boleyn inside, but it's up to you guys.
Yeah, you guys don't want to get picked off if that guy brings back some other dude. So you might want to come inside to just lick your wounds a little bit. Shorty doesn't need to do anything, so Shorty's happy to just be stealthed in the corner here and just watch everybody. Just keep an eye out.
After the fireballs at the door, I'm going to move more than 20 feet away from the door.
Good point. So I'll have Elena start the conversation. She starts telling you guys that she left you guys because she thought someone was following us. So she cast mislead on herself to make it look like she was still there, and she backtracked. And that was before you guys had the big monster thing come up. And she did run into Avarice. And Shorty, I'll say that without doing a roll, you've heard that name before. You probably haven't met her, but you heard that name thrown around at the Arcane Brotherhood before.
Okay.
And Valen will proceed to tell that she was one of the 4 wizards the Arcane Brotherhood sent up here to find the lost city of Ythryn. She confronted her about what she was doing, but she was quickly overwhelmed by all the drow, and then she barely escaped. And she's just been tracking them ever since and trying to find you guys. So when this fight broke out, she came closer, and basically that's how she found you guys, because this fight broke out here.
Oof.
Awesome.
So
Here I thought she just blew us off.
And Avarice is now dead. Well, I'm assuming someone's going to eventually walk down there and see her burnt, crispy body.
That's the next thing, Brian. I want to search all of the bodies. I want to see if I can harvest any of these poison arrows, and I want to go check out Avarice and see what Avarice has got.
Okay. So before you do that, is anyone doing any more heals before you leave the building?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like. I'm gonna do. Are we not taking a short rest or anything?
I don't think we can. It's not been long enough.
I know. Well, we can do a short rest anytime we want, but well, technically, as long as it leaves the opportunity for enemies to come back and regroup and attack us and shit like that.
And when you ask that question, Valen will say, she's pretty sure one got away. He threw up darkness spell, and she lost track of him.
Okay.
We're gonna do it. Don't do it here. Let's make a mile.
You're probably
yeah. Dudley's or Stefan's going to cast a healing word at Dudley because he needs something.
And I'll give you a 2d4 plus 2 healing potion, Dudley.
Thanks. That's very good.
You can roll it. Oh no, you don't need to roll it. You don't need to roll it. It's 10 points because you're administering it to yourself.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Get max.
All right. And Stefan's going to healing word himself as well.
Guess while we're in here, you guys will see that Valen kind of introduced you to her new animated dead. She calls Nizzy. He looks a little like a Nothic, except you guys notice that he doesn't have the spikes coming out of his back. He has more elvish ears than the Nothic. He doesn't have big claws like a normal Nothic. It's like he's got normal human hands, but he's got like really long, almost like his fingernails are almost like claws, but not quite.
Is he a drow Nothic?
He has really big feet, not like the Nothic, or like 3 toes. He's got 5 toes, but all of them have the same thing, like fingernails going out to where they're almost starting to convert into like claws. And she said she came upon like 3 or 4 of them like that as she was tracking Avarice, and decided to have a little help in case she got jumped again.
Interesting.
Can we
He
tell
also,
if it was a drow Nothic or like what its race was before it?
you want to take a few minutes, you can do like a medicine check or something like that if you want to try to inspect it a little bit.
I could do that. 16. Unless you're letting me do it with advantage, it's 27.
He definitely is some kind of a Nothic, but it's almost like he's half Nothic, half something else.
Okay.
Hey, Brian?
Yeah?
When
Got a question?
Back with us, Dent's going to bring up the topic of his beard falling out. Hey, Valen, any chance you still got that little orb with you? And ask him about me hair falling out.
Your hair's falling out?
Aye. Just woke up.
That's weird. Go ahead.
Stefan.
So the same thing happened to me this morning as well. And she kind of pulls her. I don't know if she has like a cloak or something. She pulls it back, and you can see like a little chunk of her hair is missing as well.
Oh, it looks gross.
Well,
Put your cloak back on.
well, fuck you too, mister.
He's gonna wink at her. What's the orb have to say about this?
Already had Professor Scant look at it. He's never seen something like it before or read anything about it. So I don't know. He didn't know. So we're not sure. It's nothing he's ever seen or read about.
Okay. Den's gonna look disheartened.
But Scant would have mentioned to her that the Dryad said something about the drow that came in, and then 7 went in and only 3 came back, but there were 4 Nothic that came back after that. So maybe something to do with you may have got bit by something. There may be some kind of condition that you guys have been subject to that could be causing this. I mean, you guys don't look severe as Nizzy here.
Now, is Nizzy like comprehending, or is it a dead one that she resurrected?
He's animated. Yeah, he's like a zombie.
That's what I figured. It's not like I can be like, "Hey, Nizzy, what happened to you?"
Yeah.
My hair fell out fast.
Yeah, you can see that he's got several like holes in him. Like he's a fresh zombie, but he's definitely been shot by a few things. And Belen will even share that she pulled a few arrows out of him after she brought him back.
All right, cool.
All right, she got sticking in this spot much longer. Or you guys gonna move, or you got more questions?
I think we should get moving.
Moving. We should go back to a building we've already been because they'd never suspect that.
Jordy and Maya at some point are going to go check out the archer that was down here and the Avarice, who I assume is behind here too.
Oh yeah. I forgot we haven't looted yet.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You got 3 dead bodies. The 4th one got away. Well, technically you got 5. You got Zerafon here, which no one seems to be giving 2 fucks about.
Oh,
Zerafon's purpose in the story, from the way it was written, has already been done. He's played his part.
All right, so if you guys are going to quickly search the bodies, first with this one, that was the elite warrior. He has on him a very nice short bow, a short sword +1. These are of the drow variety, which I'll go ahead and say that if you ask Professor Scant, these are the kinds that maintain their magic as long as you're not in sunlight. But it is a +1 short sword. And he has 1 vial. Let me double check my notes. Yeah, he's got 1 vial of drow poison, which is what you guys were seeing. Some of those bonus effects in there. So if you scroll back up and you want to add that to your character sheet somewhere, you can put that description in there. When he was attacking, it's basically like if on a hit, con save of 13. They'd be poisoned. If they fail by 5 or more, it knocks them unconscious. It's in the DMG or Player's Handbook. It is a specific poison, drow poison. Nothing else magical on him.
And how many arrows can I do with 1 vial of drow poison?
I have to go back and read it.
I'll look it up, Brian.
Okay. I'm sorry.
On.
I don't have it right in front of me. So
it's all good.
Okay. Okay, so that's that one. The Weapon Master guy that Bent was toe-to-toe with and that Bavon obliterated. Let's see, what does he have? He has some good shit. He has a +2 scimitar, drow. Same thing. Maintains that as long as he's not in sunlight. And he has an elemental longbow +1. Elemental longbow of lightning.
Did you say elemental short bow of lightning?
Sure. It'll be like the thing that it'll regrow to your size if you attune to it.
That's what we're talking about. Let me link that. I want to know what that does.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my notes, see if I got a link here for it or not.
Is it bee lightning? It's blightning. I'm gonna write it as blightning. Just so you know.
On your character sheet, put in elemental bow in brackets, and it should bring it up. I think it's universal for, it's a +1. They may have +2, +3 in there, but it should give you the details of it.
Okay.
If not, let me know. Just elemental bow is all you got to put.
All right.
In brackets.
Hey, Brian, what about his armor? I was curious how he dodged that attack.
I'm not there. I'm not done yet.
I think that was I think that was a parry reaction.
Yeah, he has parry, and he does have +2 studded leather. Drow. So again, maintains its magic ability as long as it's not in sunlight. And he had 1 vial of poison, and he used all of his sleep arrows. So meta knowledge, he has some special arrows, but he used them all.
Okay.
Let me double check, make sure I'm not missing anything else on him. No, +2 studded leather, +2 scimitar, elemental longbow +1, 1 vial of drow poison, no more sleep arrows.
He has a bottle of drow poison too?
Yes, 1 vial left. Okay. And then the last one, avarice, which Belen is in particularly interested in going through her shit because they've already had a couple of tassels already. Let's see. She had, oh shit, I forgot about she has that. That might have come in handy earlier. Staff of Frost. And she is a wizard. So she has a spell book, but no one else here is a wizard, right?
If there's rituals in the spell book, I can copy them.
All right, so get ready to write these down. I'll rattle off what's in there.
Okay,
Not
hey.
an easy way for me to copy it. Oh yeah, maybe I can copy it. Here,
I mean, the spell book's also like valuable to take.
It's a
'cause you can
wizard,
sell
Harry.
it. Anyways,
Well, I mean, Valen will definitely take it because she's a wizard.
okay.
But that's what's in there. I don't know if any of those are ritual. If you guys know them by looking at them.
I mean, she can buy it off of whoever killed her, right? Just joking, Brian.
I know you are.
I think Rary's might be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Rary's is a good ritual, dude. That's an awesome ritual.
I don't know if I can. I think that might be too powerful for me.
No, it's level 5, dude.
Yeah, but my book might have a limit because it's through invocation, so I have to check.
Yeah, I think it only gives you like 1st or 2nd level, as I recall. I
Yeah,
could be wrong.
I'll check it out, but good to know. We should probably take it anyways.
Yeah, Belen will definitely hold on to it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think she should. I think that if she can get more powerful, she's fucking weak.
Is she a wizard or is she a warlock?
All of these spells.
No, she's a wizard.
Instead of doing anything else that she normally does, would be better than doing whatever.
Yeah, she's not a help at all.
Even if she just counterspelled every spell that came at us, that would be a good use of her.
Exactly.
And
Except for the fact that she brings up an undead guy who bashes stuff. Her ability to help us as a fighter has been pretty terrible.
I feel like her casting Flaming Spear and concentrating on that while shooting a cantrip is better than what she's been doing.
In all fairness, I don't use her full abilities because I don't want her to outshine you guys. If you guys want me to start making her badass, I mean, I will, but that's how I play NPCs.
Dude,
if you guys are in dire need, she'll break out the big guns. But
I was totally leading in on that on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just joking with you, dude.
All right, Staff of Frost. If none of you guys want to claim that, I mean, Belen will take that as well. But I'll let you guys have first dibs on that. She just wants a spell book.
What staff is Bavan using? Adder?
Bavan
No.
is
He's using the whip, the snake
Tentacle.
whip.
I've got my testicle rod. 3 strikes. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
No. I don't want to change that. I'll keep that sucker.
Okay, so just need clarification or say it out loud. Who has the vials of poison? Who has the Staff of Frost? Anyone taking the +2 scimitar, +2 studded leather, and I'm assuming you guys are all going to agree that Shorty gets the elemental short bow.
Yeah.
I wear
and plus
studded.
one short
I
sword.
wear studded leather. I would love to take that +2 armor. If nobody else wears studded leather, that's my armor.
Nope,
Studded leather.
I don't. Nope. I mean,
Yeah, you
take it.
can you can take it, but I think Brian said it's drow, so it only works in the darkness with the +2.
As long as you're not in sunlight.
What does that
Yeah, but-
mean? Like it just stops working, or it will like just disintegrate over time?
No, it loses.
It
the
disintegrates over
+2.
time.
Oh.
So don't forget that as a kobold, I have sunlight sensitivity. Like this is right up my alley.
Yeah.
On a tangent,
wouldn't-
you see that the new races, they're getting rid of sunlight sensitivity?
Are they?
Yeah.
It's because it keeps people from playing those races because too many campaigns are out in the sun. I knew that we were going to be in the ice, so I figured that I would have no problem with that here.
Brian, I will say to Valin, you can have the book as long as at next level I can copy Rory's telepathic bond.
Oh, you can do that?
It's half of my warlock level rounded down. So I have to wait until I'm level 10.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah, she's perfectly fine with that.
Well, does that mean you could still copy it now, but you just couldn't cast it?
No, I have to be able to. It says I have to be able. I can only. Sorry, where is it? You can, when you find such a spell, you can add it to the book if the spell's level is equal to or less than half your warlock level. So, or round it up. Actually, no, I could do it now.
Yeah. Which makes sense. You can cast level 5 spells, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's just going to take me 10 hour and 50 gold pieces to do it, which fine, whatever.
50 per level, I think, right? So
Uh,
250.
10 hours is probably more of your concern than the money right now.
Right. It's like a
Yeah.
long rest +2, and then also 250.
And the money is technically
Yeah.
buying parchment and the ink and everything.
Yeah, so 250 gold pieces. Because it is 2 hours and 50 gold pieces. Can you
Yeah,
stop?
not to be a dick DM, but unless you had that already on your character sheet, that's something you have to get once you guys get out of here.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So I'll say that you guys have inspected all the bodies. Let me switch back to the big map. Oh, we never did define who all's taking what. So the 3 vials, who's got those? Or
Is it 3
one
or
each?
2? I thought it was 2.
There were 3 dead bodies. Oh yeah, Avarice didn't have vials, only 2 of
Yep.
them.
Well, I would take them to attach to to arrows,
And the studded
but-
leather goes to
but it's up to
Shorty.
you guys.
Go for it, man.
As far as I'm concerned, scimitar +2 should probably also go to Shorty.
Shit.
Shorty is not going to use a scimitar, but he doesn't really have. I'm fighting with a short sword right now.
So I think Stefan would take the scimitar.
Stefan would take the scimitar. I agree.
A +2 scimitar. Make sure we don't forget that to let him know.
Yeah.
So, is someone putting this in the party loot?
I put it in the. I didn't put it in the party loot. I just typed it as you were saying it.
I have a cat currently in my arm, so I'm not typing anything.
What are you using for your weapon on Dudley?
Eldritch Blast. He'll probably take the Staff of Frost.
Staff of
good idea.
Frost gives you like cold
That's a
resistance.
good
when I
idea.
looked it up. It looks pretty cool.
That's a good idea.
It seems
Yeah.
smart for Icewind Dale.
So who's
I mean,
taking
I
this
already
now?
have cold resistance, but I'm going to take Staff of Frost.
Okay. And there was also a +1 short sword from one of those guys, if someone wanted that.
Good.
Shorty.
Yeah, I'll take the +1 short sword. It's fine. It's got sunlight. It's got some sunlight sensitivity on it anyway. So
Sorry, I
Okay,
just
You're so dark.
Valin says that you guys can give it to Nizzy. Unless you want to give Nizzy that Mace of Terror that you guys took from poor old Gomer.
yeah, she should have that. We're not using it.
Mace of Terror.
That's what Gomer had. remember?
When Gomer died,
Yeah.
and I went down to the we flew down to the bottom and picked it up.
Okay.
All right, so Nizzy now has a Mace of Terror.
Yes.
I'll make a note of that. Okay.
It's a weird, rare item. It's like it's good and shitty. It's like,
That's why it's good for an undead.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys are currently, if you see the map, do a shift click for you guys. I don't know if you're all in the same spot. This is the tower you guys are in. Oh shit, I forgot one other thing. A very important thing that I forgot to put on her character sheet. Avarice had a gem with a rune on it.
Ooh.
That had the rune carved into it of the abjuration variety.
Oh, she had a key. So now we've got all 3 keys, and I can just keep this piece of wood, this tree branch, not do anything with it. Give it to somebody to make a cool wand with.
Shit. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize that my Rod of the Pack Keeper, which I've had this whole time, I can use it to regain a Warlock spell slot every day, once.
Silly bugger.
Damn.
Yeah.
That require attunement?
Yeah, so I guess I'll stay attuned to that rather than the Staff of Frost because it's more useful to me.
Are you giving her the Staff of Frost then?
Yeah, I mean, if she wants it. Like, I can't... Because, yeah, the Rod of the Pack Keeper's better for me. Well, I guess I could use both. No,
dual
I'll give
wielding?
away the...
Do you have access to, like, what's in your offhand? A shield or something?
I don't have an offhand. I'm a Warlock.
Okay.
So,
You don't give a Staff of Frost to Valen, is what I'm hearing?
yeah, I
Well,
guess.
you can always cast your spells through the rod, right? That's a spellcasting focus.
But
So-
but I lose the +1 I have on Rod of the Pack Keeper
Why?
because I have to be holding the rod.
Yeah, but you don't have to hold the staff with 2 hands.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
No, that's what I
Right?
said.
Think about Gandalf, right? Gandalf had Glamdring in one hand and staff in the other hand.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, then yeah, I'll take the Staff of Frost.
And then he said, "You shall not pass." But then he put his sword away so that he could 2-hand the staff into the ground and break the bridge. Come on, pay attention.
The only thing that's weird about it is, like, I never know what requires, like, the Warcaster feat or not, right? Because to me, like, somatic components...
Oh,
could
yeah.
perform-
You got to have a free hand to do the somatic portions of your spellcasting.
I can't just wave my wand around like Wingardium
Not
Leviosa.
without Warcaster feet.
That's
You
Okay,
should be able
that's
to- it's, Kevin, it's Leviosa.
Right.
I'm gonna look at this.
Yeah, Dudley, grow a beard, buddy.
Yeah, so you got to choose one or the other, or take the Warcaster feat if you want to be able to cast anything with somatic components.
That's what it is, Brian? Somatic components?
Okay, then
Using your
yeah,
hands.
Perform
The staff's not helping you anyway, Kev.
Yeah,
Let's be
I'll pass
realistic.
it. I also realized I have a Wand of Magic Missiles.
Yes.
I thought you
Up
gave
it?
that to me. You gave that to Bent a long time ago.
Yeah, there's only one other mono
Okay,
magic
then
missile
yeah,
there
then I
is
would have
one.
given it to Ben.
Bent has it.
All right,
Okay,
so
then I'll take it off my sheet.
I'll mark this down. So Valen has Avarice's spellbook.
And the staff
You guys gave her the Staff of
Oh,
Frost.
I have a scroll of locate object.
Was there something else you guys gave her? Oh yeah, Nizzy. Nizzy has the Mace of Terror.
So as we hand out these items to Shorty, Bent's like, "All right, Shorty, that's an IOU of 2,000 gold for the bow," and he makes a very big show of it. So when Dudley gives over the Staff of Frost, the spell book, never mind.
Rob, did the link to the handout work for the elemental bow for you?
It did, thank you.
Okay, all right. So again, yours is the lightning. I think it may say in there like the different kinds it could be.
It does, yeah. But I got lightning in there, plus 5 charges of an extra 1d10 on a shot. Got it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say he took at least 5 shots with that thing, with the lightning damage. I think that was in the damage every single time, was it not? It should have been.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So I'll just use the +1 for now, but tomorrow after tomorrow at dawn it regains charges. So we're good.
And just make sure you guys are keeping track of attunement slots. You're only allowed 3 attunements.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you now have all 3 keys. Belinda shared with you that Avarice was also after this place. And I guess now it's time to enter the spire.
Hey Brian, with locate object, seeing as theoretically I've seen the phylactery, even if it was through a vision, can I use the locate object spell on it?
All you got to do is turn around and look towards the center spire.
Okay.
If you look on the map here,
Yeah.
this big glowing ball,
Yeah.
that's what you saw.
Oh, okay.
Wait, the big glowing ball is the phylactery?
That is the Mythalar. And from what Dudley saw, the phylactery is either that or it's inside it.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
Again, just to recap, this whole thing is covered in like basically a force field. You can't pass over through this. And you guys should recall, even though he's dead now, Xeraphon told you the way to enter the spire was through this section over. This is the gate that allows you to enter the spire. Once you have those keys, this is where you go to enter, I guess, the entrance to the spire.
Well, I aspire to enter the spire.
So just I'm gonna wander on over to Bavon and just say, "Hey, Bavon, just so you know, I'm not using your +1 attunement to my bow anymore. So you could attune somebody else to something cool like +1 to armor or something. Whatever you got there, dude."
Perfect. Thank you. I will be throwing a +1 to armor on me.
How long does that take to do that?
I think my attunement, I have to do it each.
I think it's pretty much instantaneous.
Is it? Yeah.
Are you serious or are you joking? I don't know.
No, he does it after in the morning. He just goes blip blip blip. Okay, those are renewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
I'll
at dawn.
just do mine in the morning.
Right?
No, but once it's no. But what if it's done? It's done. He doesn't have to renew. He didn't have to renew my bow, so he didn't do my bow this morning.
Okay.
No. I haven't done one yet today. So are we ruling I can just do my armor now?
And it's instantaneous? Doesn't require you to sit and meditate for an hour or something?
Nope.
Wow. That's some pretty powerful shit.
It's only +1.
Yeah.
What are you putting in chat?
It's from Skyrim.
Oh.
It's the way that the Mages Guild quests let you destroy the little glowing thing that sits in the Mage's Tower.
All right, news to me.
Oh, that game is awesome, man. I love that game.
All right, so whose armor are you enchanting there?
My own.
Your own.
Because my armor class is pretty shitty.
Okay.
So
None of those bad guys had a shield on them, eh, Brian? Even like a normal wooden shield?
The weapon master would have had one on his back, but it's a normal shield. And same thing for the first one. Go ahead.
Gary, you should have it. You should have a shield.
yeah, I could grab a shield.
And that would give you a +2 to your armor class.
Okay. If there was a shield, I will take.
Yeah, they would have shields. They're nothing magical, but they're standard shields.
So just drag it over from the compendium and it'll add it to your armor class, Gary.
It has the mark of some drow house on it. I'll say that. Along with the swords and the weapons.
That'll come back to bite you in the ass, but don't worry about it.
I got this. Boom. Put him back
He's an
up.
artificer. He could literally find a piece of wood and make it a shield, probably.
It's true.
Okay. What else, guys? What are you doing next?
Sorry, Brian, but I just wanted to. I figured that he needs a shield because an armor class of whatever it is, 14 or 15, is pretty sad at your level.
14 was sucking pretty hard.
Yeah. So you don't have a dex bonus?
No.
Okay. Yeah, the shield helps him. Most artificers have the shield spell as a reaction, but not all.
So, Brian, just so that you're aware, I just looked it up. Infusing an item, when you finish a long rest, you can touch a non-magical object and imbue it with one of your artificer infusions. There's no timeline on it. He just touches it, and it's +1.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
That's cool.
And if it requires attunement, you can attune yourself to it the instant you infuse the item.
Wow.
So it
That's
doesn't
pretty cool.
take an hour to attune.
Yeah.
If you decide to attune it later, then you've got to use the normal process.
Yeah, I think the only thing so far it requires attunement is that elemental bow. I'm pretty sure that requires attunement. And I
It
think
does.
the staff of frost, it does not?
No, it does. The lightning bow does.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
the staff of frost requires attunement and the mace of terror. So,
And that is my third attunement slot taken now.
Okay.
Oh, is that true?
All right,
Oh, yeah,
what do you guys want to do next?
No. Long rest. Oh, no.
Well, I think if we're not doing a long rest, which I think that's a bad idea, I think that
Hasn't
we
been long
need to
enough for a long
go.
rest.
I think we
I
need
know,
to
I
go
think we need
up. I think we need to go up the mountain, unless we want to find somewhere semi-safe and do a short rest. But I think she warned us against that, right?
Well, she said one ran
She
away,
warned us
but-
at doing it right there.
Yeah. So Gary's plan, Pavon's plan that he said earlier makes sense. Like, now we lose them, right? We cover our tracks, we go duck into another building, and they'll have to like actively be searching for us.
Grab one of these buildings and go in and
Yeah, and that was what I was
do a
saying.
short
Why don't
rest.
we go into one that we've already been in, and they'll be like, why would they backtrack? Kind
Yeah.
of deal.
Like the prison.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning to too. Or why not sports bar, right?
Ooh.
I'll let
That's
that on
hard
there for
line
you.
on- That's the hard line on the pony races.
Can we go to Canada?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What do you guys think? Do we go find
well,
one of the buildings? That's what
We're
I
gonna
think.
and we're also gonna consult with Velin and see what she thinks. Did she take any damage, Brian?
Yeah, she's taking some damage. You see, she's got
Okay.
bumps and bruises on her. And she'll
Okay, so
tell you
we're gonna-
that while she was tracking them, she saw more than what just went after you. There's more out there.
Oh, well,
She'd say probably at least twice that, if not 3 times that number of drow are out there.
It's up to you guys. I'm fully ready and good to go. I'm at super max power. So
I'm at a
you guys-
third of mine,
you guys decide what you need to do.
half power.
right? I think we
I
go hold
still
up
have
in a
14
building.
I still have 14 temporary hit points. Let me put it that way.
Let's go hold up in a building and do a short rest. I think it's the only way that we'll make it through anything because, like I said, I'm less than a third.
So here's how I want to do this. If you're going somewhere close, I mean, that's fine. But if you're trying to get somewhere far away from where you just were,
Yeah.
you don't have to make like stealth checks if you're trying to be sneaky and find someplace.
I like
Brian,
this.
I think what we're trying to do is like dip through that place, kind of get lost in the city. If Shorty is at full power, Bent would recommend maybe casting that Pass Without Trace again to leave no tracks.
Well, I'm not at full power from a mana point perspective. I'm 6
Yeah.
for 12. But if I do a short rest, I'll get a couple of those back anyway, which would cover the Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah. But I don't think we have to go all the way in. I think we just do one of these buildings along here.
Well, we want to move a little bit further in, right? Anyway, I'm okay with whatever.
How far you go determines how many stealth throws you got to make.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
I think we
anybody
need to
against
get
this one?
I think we need to get away from the Conjuration Tower, I think, at the very least, because we know that there's something up there in a portal.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say that you can get to here within about 30 minutes if you're moving at a stealthy pace.
All right.
If you want to
Well,
go
let's
further
do
than
that.
that, then just
Let's
do the math.
Let's do that, and I'll do Pass Without a Trace and give everybody plus 10, and we'll cross our fingers. I mean, those drow obviously had pretty good perception scores because they noticed you at a 20.
Yeah.
But if you guys need to rest, you need to rest. I don't think that we want to go into. I don't think we want to go up that tower at a quarter power.
They were
Yeah.
also like sitting there ready, like waiting for us to come out. So when they, I feel like that maybe
Meta knowledge, they saw you guys enter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and Velen would probably tell us that.
Yeah, because she was following them. But no, technically, I'm not sure if she would have seen you guys because she was staying back to follow them. I'll roll a D100. 50 or higher, then yeah, she would have seen you guys. Lower than that, no. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she would have caught whoever the last one was going into the building.
All right. Okay, so let's go. Let's do that 30-minute walk. Brian says we can get to about here. Let's maybe go into one of these buildings and just sort of hang out in the quietness. I can stand guard while you guys are doing your resting.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys do one group stealth check. Means I'll take the average of everybody rolls for that 30-minute.
With 10 added. With 10 added, right?
Yep. So first you guys roll, then I'll see if I need to even bother rolling. Okay. Well, there's a 21.
There's a 38.
Yeah, it is disadvantage. Okay. So far 21's the lowest one.
19.
19 is the lowest. Okay.
Why are you going by lowest if you're telling me that you're going to take our average?
Oh, that's right. You're right. Okay. So what does that average out to then?
My answer is that heavy armor. If it's, I'm confused. If you only have medium armor.
For bent?
No.
Are you wearing medium or are you wearing heavy?
I'm heavy armor.
Bavon is wearing scale.
Okay. All right. I'm wearing splint. Yeah. So it's heavy. I just don't have that heavy armor thing. I don't know why he has it.
You're jealous.
Yeah, don't be jealous.
That's a 38.
No, it's
32.
Don't be jealous, Rand.
I want to make sure it's not affecting his other rolls. Like
It's
if you're
not
wearing armor at a disadvantage or something like that. It might affect his attack rolls or something.
No,
That heavy armor pinches Bavon's rolls.
Rand, it's the way that when he dragged the armor over, it automatically set it so that when he rolls stealth specifically, it gives him disadvantage.
I wonder why mine doesn't do that.
Did you drag your armor over, or did you just?
Yeah. No, I
right.
dragged it over.
So if I did my math right, that's a 129 total divided by 5. That's an average of 25.8.
There you go.
So it's possible, but unlikely. So let's see.
Good Lord. 38, 32, 29, 21.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. They don't notice you. Who's in the lead?
I guess we'll stick to the same thing.
I don't think you give everybody their plus 10, Brian, because I got mine as a 27.2 when I did all the
Oh, 27? Okay, thanks for checking my math then. Okay, that doesn't change what I was going to say anyway. So you don't think anyone noticed you, but I want whoever's in the lead, whoever normally leads the group, to give me a perception roll.
Well, in this particular instance, because we're all stealthed and Shorty cast stealth, pass without a trace, Shorty's going to be in front, perceiving to see if anybody is in front of us or around us. So you want me to roll the perception?
Yes, please. Okay. No need for anyone else to roll. Okay, so no one notices you, but as you pass by this building, you're kind of skirting around these other ones, you can see there are several drow patrolling where this, I guess, door gate is to go up in here.
The Y6?
Correct.
Okay. Is that like the entrance to this tower?
Yes, that's what Xeraphon would have told you before you guys let him die.
Okay.
I think he did. He did tell us that. We knew that Y6 was the entrance.
No, but we're not trying to go there. We're trying to like wrap around over here, right? Where I'm pinging.
I heard you guys ready to say you're going to try to get in one of these buildings over here.
Well, I know. I'm just saying,
I think Rand's talking about our ultimate mission. What's our ultimate mission here? Is it to go see the Mythlar?
I thought we have to kill the Lich's phylactery thing, and we saw it inside the ball.
No, that's not what we're here for.
Okay.
What are we here for, Villain? What are we actually here for?
Glenn says the Mythlar has the power to end this never-ending night.
So does Villain, because Villain would say to us, no, fuck, we're going to the Mythlar if that's where she wants to go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then if everybody shared that there's a Lich, right, and it's up here, but its phylactery's down here, then we'd kill the phylactery first, right?
If it's...
You can't get to it. There's a force field around this.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that's why that we were collecting all these keys and stuff to break the force field.
So you can get into the door here to enter the spire.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm an idiot.
the piece of the puzzle that we're missing here.
I thought that
I
there
apologize.
in
lies
to break
the
the force
rub.
field on the ground over here. And
No, it encompasses the whole spire.
okay.
The force field does. But these keys allow you to pass through the gate or the door right here, which then allows you to get into the spire.
Oh, so this makes sense that we're going over here anyways because it's close to where we're going next. I'm okay.
Okay, so we're gonna hide in the closest safe building, Brian.
Again, like I said, you see Drow patrolling this base. So pick a building. Someone.
I like this
No.
little one right here with the little tower in the windows.
We're going so far away. It's the one that says prison?
No, this one right below it. Up on the second floor.
Is Shorty still in the lead going into the building?
Yep. Yep. Stealthed.
Okay, Shorty, roll me.
Super double secret stealthed.
Since this is the first building actually going in, roll me a d20.
I thought that was one we cleared earlier, but maybe not.
I'm not going to do this. Okay, you guys find an empty building.
Sweet.
Thanks, Brian. I didn't like
Oh,
the look of
what?
that 17, knowing what the numbers mean in the modules usually.
I thought like highs are bad with encounters, right?
Highs are bad for
On
randoms.
this
Yeah.
particular one, it's not. I just rolled 20 times on the random encounter table, 1 through 20, and that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
See, I didn't want you guys thinking that 15 through 20 was good or bad. That's why I'm gonna take the random table. I'm gonna roll 20 times, and now I've got my list of 20 top potential things that you could encounter. All right, but I'm all pull that one out because no, I'm afraid I'm gonna kill somebody.
Shit.
I mean,
All right, so you guys getting there? You gonna take a short rest while you're in there? Someone gonna keep watch?
Yeah, I'll keep watch.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a perception roll for your watch, Shorty.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not good. All right, you guys can finish your short rest. You can roll hit dice if you want or need to.
Yep.
Game
Do we still
whatever you
get
get from
that
a short rest.
advantage on that
Yeah.
one extra 1d6? Perfect.
Stefan's going to do a Song of Rest, so everyone gets a D8. 1D8. I think, Dent, you can do a D6, right?
I don't know if they stack. It's up to Brian. If they do, that'd be cool. We've never had two bards in a party before.
I don't know if they all. For right now, I'll say they stack.
Temporary hit points do not stack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Temporary. If it's
But
temporary hit
it's
points, then
not-
yeah, that's true.
It's not temporary hit points. It's that we each have an ability to soothe people with our words.
Oh, the Song of Rest.
Yeah. So he does a song. I do a song. You know what I mean? His song gives you 1d8 more hit dice, and mine gives you 1d6 more hit dice. But it doesn't.
No,
say
it
anything
gains
about
an extra 1d6 hit points.
For each
No.
hit die that you use.
Yeah.
just total. If you used one hit dice or more, you gain an extra.
Yeah, just 1d6 total, not per die. That's not what I'm
Yeah.
reading it.
Right. So but it's a 1d6 and a 1d8 total. If you spend one.
I'm probably going to rule this wrong, but for now, I'll say, yeah, you guys can stack them.
Awesome.
Okay.
I really don't know, Brian. I wouldn't try to cheat it.
Well, since I don't have an answer, I'm going to lean towards a benefit for you guys.
All right.
Make
So
myself a note to look it up.
1d6 for me would be a 5 for
Did
everybody.
you get a? Oh, okay. Cool.
What'd you get as far as d8?
Oh, I rolled for myself, but it's a 3. So,
Everybody gets a 3 then, right?
yeah,
Alright, so-
I guess if that's the case. So yeah, so 8.
Oh, did you roll my d6 too? I didn't even.
No, I thought we had to roll them individually. I didn't realize. So let's go with your D6.
Mhm.
Everybody gets 8.
There you go.
8 extra plus how many hit dice you.
Oh, yeah. Let me check the Lin.
66. That sucks. We really need a short rest or a long rest.
Oh, yeah. Mana. I got to give her some mana back.
We don't
Wizards don't get shit back on the short rest, right?
Only I think they have arcane restoration, so they do technically get.
Once per
I think
day.
they can get one spell slot once per day or something like that.
No, it's a pretty big one. Like half their wizard level in spells slots, basically, Brian, or something.
I gotta drop Bolin in here just so I can see where she's at.
Gary, how many spell points do you have normally as a total?
10.
Then you get 1 extra for
Okay.
your long rest, for your short rest.
I put 1 back in. That's what I thought.
Arcane Recovery. You have learned to regain some of your magical energy by studying your spell book once per day. When you finish a short rest, you can choose expanded spell slots to recover. The spell slots can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level rounded up. None of the slots can be 6th level or higher.
Okay. So I'll get that, and then I can roll. I'll get 1 percentage. What's 1/8 of that?
Guys, a scimitar is 1d8, right? Or is it d6?
D6.
Okay.
Okay, cool. She's back up to full mana. Awesome.
And you would get dex, right? And +2 is only to hit, not to not damage. Correct?
Go watch it with him. He likes it.
Is that a question for me or somebody else? I'm sorry. I wasn't doing
whoever can answer. So a +2 scimitar is a d6, and to attack, it's dex +2 plus proficiency, but for damage, it's just 1d6 plus dex.
No.
No.
+2. A +2 weapon gives +2 to attack and +2 to damage.
Right.
Okay.
I never know on this. I'd have to play with it, but I think you just go to magic and put 2 in there, and it should apply it to the hit.
You should be able to drag and drop a +2 scimitar into your character sheet.
Right.
Oh, can you? I don't know.
Just type in scimitar, and then the +2 one will show up in the list, and then drag that onto your sheet.
Yeah, that should have everything set correctly.
Okay. I'm going to drink my own healing special elixir, which gives me 2d4 plus 5. And then I get some hit dice for it. Do I get the max for that, or do I roll the 2d4 on that one?
Cheers, guys. Please.
If you're sorry, you're doing a potion, you get max.
It's mine, so I get max. So 2d4 plus 5.
Yeah, you get max when it's out of combat.
But then I get 2d6 plus my int modifier for temporary hit points.
That's not a potion though. That's just something else you have. So you roll for that.
Part of my that's my what's it called here?
No volume.
I can't remember what it's restorative regions.
Yeah, you roll for that still.
So I get 8 plus 5, 13 hemp on top of my.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. 15. And I got. Perfect.
And don't forget your temporary hit points when I yell, "You can do it!" at all of you.
Oh, so how many do we get for that one?
14. Just temporary though.
You all get
If
them
you-
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
If you already have them, you can't.
No, but they would add to my other temporary hit points.
Yeah.
So I actually have 27 temporary hit points right now.
No. Temporary hit points do not stack.
Correct.
No?
You just get the higher of the total. So if you already had 7 and then you get 14, yeah, so you get an extra 1.
Damn it. I wasted that freaking potion. Oh well.
Oh, your potion was not temporary though. What do you mean by that potion?
I have an addition to the elixirs that I make called restorative regions.
And it's temporary hit points?
It adds temp hit points to anybody who takes one of my elixirs.
Oh, okay. Then you can save that. I'm gonna let you retcon that because you didn't know you couldn't stack temp hit points. Now you can take the max of whichever one is higher, but you can't stack them.
Yeah, taking 14 is better.
That sucks.
Stop getting hit.
It's kind of the plan.
Yeah, but that's still really good. What is this? You can cast restoration without preparing a spell?
Yes, 5 times.
There's nothing he could have used it for yet, Rand. We've checked every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Even that hair falling out thing, it doesn't affect it.
Nope.
It's very specific on the conditions that it fixes. Lesser restoration.
Okay. Right there, hair falling out. Just joking.
I mean, you could try to fix the hair falling out thing as a disease, but I don't know if it's a disease.
Or it says one condition, right?
Yeah, but it specifically lists what the 4 conditions are.
Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So if you're poisoned causing this, yeah, great. But
So if it's either disease or poison, lesser restoration would cure it.
Or blinded, or deafened, or paralyzed.
Which we
It's
know
not-
it's either of those.
it says no disease on there.
You
Not
touch
disease.
a creature and either end one disease or one
okay.
condition afflicting it.
There you go.
Did we get the drow herpalurp?
What? The drow herpalurp? He can't be healed that way. Remember, undead can only be healed by like animate dead or shit. I got it in the handout. Animate dead at higher levels.
Brian, we were tossing around the idea that remember how Belin's hair is falling out, my hair is falling out, and Stefan's hair is falling out. We were
Yep.
wondering if that's a disease.
Or
Uh,
poisoning.
I think she told you that Professor Scant had no idea what it was.
So
Right,
I think the way that you do it is, Gary, you've got 5 casts of this for free.
Yep.
So cast it on yourself and see if your hair stops falling out. And if it does,
Mine's
then
not. It's
guess what?
Bence's. So I'll try it
Well,
on
there were 2 people that it dropped. I thought we decided.
Lynn and Bent. It wasn't me.
And Stefan, I think, was the other
And
one.
Stefan. So do it on Bent or Stefan and see if it fixes them. And if it does, then you know it works.
There you go. I'll throw one on Bent. One
Yeah,
lesser
okay.
restoration.
Lesser restoration?
Yep.
Says
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Did you guys already try that once before?
I
Nope.
don't think so.
I haven't
Okay.
used one.
All right, hold on a second while I look up where this is and what may or may not help
I'm
it.
just trying to discern if it's a disease or not. That's
Well, you'll know in a second. I think based on Tizzy or Dizzy or Nizzy or whatever his name is, I think that's what you guys are turning into.
Almost there. I found this section.
I think I got it from Belin if she has it already. She already admitted that she gave it to me. That's why I think it's a disease.
You and I haven't been swapping spit, mister.
You've been in close proximity. All invisible and shit hanging around.
It's the vid. D&D 5e vid.
Okay, so you cast Lesser Restoration?
Yep.
No effect. You see no change.
Thanks for trying, mate.
No.
All right. You guys, what are you going to do next?
Stay here until I can sleep for 8 hours.
That's an option if you guys want. But right now, I'll say I haven't been keeping track of time very good, but I'm going to say it's probably close to around noon.
Yeah.
You guys woke up, you went to the wizard tower, the necromancer tower. You spent probably a couple hours doing that. And then you went to abjuration tower, had your fight. Yeah, noon sounds about right.
Anybody have any dragon chess or dice?
I don't want to. I don't know.
You guys really just going to hang out here for another
I don't
day?
know. I don't know if that's a good idea. I think they'll find us,
Either.
and then we'll be back to where we started.
I'm not trying to sway your decision, but as you were walking around the city, you did see there were several times that those flaming skulls were like patrolling the city. The gargoyles are patrolling the city. You've already seen some of those Magian, and now you've seen Drow. So there is a shit ton of stuff in the city.
I think we sneak our asses into that front door. Start up.
So if it's being guarded, what can we do? Let's be creative here, peeps, because we don't want to get into a fight because you guys seem to be made out of glass. Let's what can we do that's creative that can get those drow away from the front door, so to speak?
So I can make something. I can turn a non-magical item into several different things that we could use to distract.
Do we have a major illusion spell? Do we have...
Is there anybody at the gate, Brian? Can we see
And you can't see him right now. You're in this building. But when Shorty made his perception roll, he saw somewhere close between 6 and 10 drow that are patrolling around the gate area of that.
I think that's
We
why
can-
we gave Dudley the necklace.
So there's a couple options here. We could go in with the necklace, totally fine. We could also use hypnotic pattern, or we could use other spells that are available. I mean, either or. I'm happy.
The problem with fireball is that it's going to cause a pretty loud noise.
Yeah.
It's going to be an explosion. It's going to be like ringing the dinner bell. I like the idea of hypnotic pattern or something like that.
And remember,
that allows
though,
us to get
these
past.
are drow, and they aren't affected as well by hypnotic pattern. I got that spell too.
Vaughn?
What if
it's a charm?
what if I use that sickening radiance spell that gives them exhaustion? They have to make a con save.
Vaughn, roll me a wisdom check.
Right?
Oh, I got a good one.
Okay. Ben, you roll me a quick wisdom check. Just trying to see whether or not I give you guys clues or not.
If you want to give it to us that badly, Brian, just give it to us.
No, I want to see you guys come up with it. But if you guys are struggling,
I mean, I could invisibility us again.
Oh, I see Ben's now, 13. Let me check your character sheet again before I just say this. It won't get everybody, but you have polymorph. You could change yourself, and is it just beast or is it anything? I think it's just beast, isn't it, for polymorph?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is beast. Any beast. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if Dimension Door can get through the force field, but that would be a good way.
There you go. You failed. You figured it out, Vaughn. That's what I was trying to see if you can remember that or not. I'm not saying that's definitely going to get you out, but I mean, Vaughn technically has the capability of polymorphing into any humanoid he's seen before,
including a drow,
or even a specific drow, if you wanted to.
We could do the Star Wars thing.
Or avarice.
And I could have you all look like my prisoners, taking you into the tower. See if we fool them. What do you guys think?
Well, Vaughn, who are ye? Thought you were a dwarf.
I can cast fairy fire.
I could also cast Hunger of Hadar on them so they're in the dark and can't see us. I don't know if that would help us.
But then they're gonna know that somebody just cast a darkness spell of some sort.
I could turn into what's her name, Avarice, and go and order these guys, tell them that we've heard they're over in the forest, and order them all to head to the forest and find them.
That they're with the great tree.
They're in trying to get a stick from the great oak. From the either oak. Or neither oak. Why don't we try that?
It's as good as an idea as any.
Right? What's the worst that can happen?
And then we follow you?
Well, no, I'll order them all. I'll come out and I'll call them all out right here, and I'll call the drow together. All of you, soldiers together.
Why?
Our quarry is over at the Nether Oak.
Why wouldn't we send them to why would we send them to the oak place when we could send them all the way over here to the machine?
Whichever. I'm just throwing it out there. It doesn't matter where we're going to send them. Just throwing it out there. Like, this is far enough that we could easily get into there without being seen.
It's a 30-minute walk to the Nether Oak.
Yeah. That gives us plenty of time to go from there to there. Do we tell them they're over in the Build-A-Bear?
Yeah,
Whichever.
Build-A-Bear, I think it was, right?
Well, what I think is, what if the oak tells them that we were there like yesterday? Then they're going to get suspicious and come back. Whereas if they go over to there and they see the machine's broken, they can be like, oh, they were here. But they don't know when we were there. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but the oak is going to want to fight them anyway with all those little oak monster thingies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if they manage to ask the oak will say, "Oh yeah, they were here. I gave them a stick." I mean, it doesn't matter. Gary's right. Who the fuck cares where we're fucking sending them? The farther away makes it dumber for us to send them there.
And we just have to go from there to there.
We don't want it to be too far, so they go, well, there's other people over there. You want to leave this area unguarded for like 4 hours while we wander to the other side of town?
So
Right.
I'm going to need to borrow your drow studded armor.
Siri thought I was swearing at her.
That was the weapon masters. You could borrow the Staff of Frost, maybe.
Oh yeah, you totally should just be holding the Staff of Frost when you walk up there.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I think your thing says any equipment you're wearing is not transformed.
Yeah. I'll be Avarice in heavy armor.
And you guys can take some more time if you want to try to backtrack, and hopefully they haven't found the body yet. And get her outfit.
Right?
Oh, no, that's not going to work. But
Bavon's going to go invisible, cast invisible, and get on his flight and fly over and get her clothes if the body's still there. How's that?
I mean, I
That
should
works.
just give you a.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. I mean, I have the hat of disguise.
Ooh. Just need you guys to make a decision. I'm not trying to push
that's
you.
it. That's it right there, Kev. That's it right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So if I use the hat of disguise, I can basically disguise myself to be Avarice, armor and everything.
And then
Sure,
what
do it.
Gary
Go
does
for it.
is Gary uses his changeling ability to turn into the drow
Heavy armor guy.
heavy armor or medium armor dude, and walks behind her as sort of the commander guy, right? That was with her.
Yeah.
Sure.
That'll lend more credence to the whole thing.
Yeah. And you can flash of Jesus me if they start to investigate.
Exactly.
Like, here's your studded leather, and he'll be like, I got this super magical scale now, or whatever.
Well, I was going to put on the studded leather that we have that Shorty
No,
grabbed.
no,
Oh,
no,
no?
you're not. Shorty's already wearing it.
Okay.
It's not just going to magically. It's not.
Oh,
Studded
it's kind
leather
of
elastic.
resize?
But only one of them was wearing a leather.
Yeah, only one of them had the magic armor. That was +2 studded. Rather, the other two were just wearing regular studded leather. I have to go back and look at it.
Yeah. Give me the scimitar, so I'm carrying the right weapon. They're not going to question the armor I'm wearing. And if they do, I'll say I scavenged it off our victims, off of our foe.
Okay, so that's your plan?
Sure.
Okay, make sure I'm clear. So you did not turn invisible and go back and get Avarice's outfit.
Nope.
Because Dudley's just going to use his hat of disguise.
Finally.
And
Yeah.
Portray Avarice, which, just so I'm clear, it gives you exact look. But as I recall, if there's any kind of like physical inspection, then it fails automatically. Is that correct?
Hang on. I'm going to use. This is the disguise self spell. Just give me a second.
Yeah, physical the physical stuff means if they're sort of touching it.
Yeah.
If they touch you, it'll
Yeah.
pass through where otherwise would. But why would they touch their boss?
I know. I'm just making sure I understand what it is before.
Yeah, hang
It's
on.
the
I'll
dis-
copy and paste it into.
It's the disguise self spell is what it is.
If she's hot, you'd probably try to touch her more often.
Not if she was your boss.
Oh, I think you're saying Dudley touches himself if she's hot.
Yeah.
I think that's what Rand meant.
I just have to make sure that I outline the curves with my hand because they're not technically there.
Okay. And then Bavon, you're going to doppelgang into Weapon Master guy with a scimitar and your own armor.
Yep.
Correct?
Sure.
Okay. All right, I'm cool with that. Well, the rest of you guys doing? You guys gonna stay back in the building? You're gonna try to follow behind and stay out of sight? What are you doing?
You guys should just wait there quietly and hide.
Well, we don't.
What happens if you guys get in trouble?
You guys are pretty far away. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see them if you're staying in that building you pinged. It's just kind of south of the Wi-Fi marker. Yeah.
So why don't you guys stealth in behind this building in this rubble here?
I want to cross this. I don't know if I want to cross that. If that's kind of a direct line of sight, but I think I like sitting out in the corner if there's not shit all walking around out in the open.
I'll leave the building. You're gonna have to make at least one stealth check. Group one again.
Only Valin could cast Rary's telepathic bond.
What did that do?
It allows us all to speak to each other telepathically, like as if we're in the same room. Meta.
I guess I need to keep that shit up here because she technically has 2 spell books, but she can only prepare spells every day.
Well, but this is a ritual, so
Oh, it is?
for free, yeah.
Okay, how long does it last? I don't have it in her spell book.
1 hour.
Okay, well, she can cast as a ritual. She'll do that. You guys think it'll help?
8 willing creatures for 1 hour.
Yep. We always want to be able to communicate even when we're not standing right beside each other.
The idea is that all of this meta communication is just taking place in our party's mind.
And is it telepathically or is it whisper and someone else hears it?
Nope, telepathic. We
Okay.
just like have a hive mind, like a mind flyer organization.
Okay, awesome. How many people can she do that for?
8.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you if you said a number.
8 of them.
8.
8, okay. All right, so we have 5, 6, 7 if we include Nizzy.
Yeah, if it's got an intelligence of 2 or less, it's unaffected.
Oh, well, let me double check Nizzy's intelligence. No, Nizzy's a smart motherfucker. He has half a brain. His intelligence of 4.
Nice.
All right, so
Armors in our
she'll
brain.
cast that. And then what's the plan?
Now we can stay in communication, right? Up to, what is it? I need to...
I have to pull it up again. Again, I don't have it in her spell book.
I forgot about the distance. I think it's like 500 feet or something, if I'm not mistaken. But I might be exaggerating.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Over any distance, except other planes of existence.
Boom.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Pieces of eggshell from 2 different kinds of creatures.
And she had Nizzy lay an egg. All right, so she's going to cast that, but she'll wait until you guys have your full plan scored out. So I understand that Dudley and Bavon are going to walk up there as Avarice and the Weapon Master. That leaves the other 4 of you plus Nizzy, if my math is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 plus 1 plus Nizzy. What are the rest of you guys going to do? You're going to stealth your way up close? You're going to stay where you are till you hear the coast is clear? What do you want to do?
How far away is it?
It's going to be at least a 15-minute walk.
Oh, okay, that's not bad then. I say we stay fucking hidden.
Stay in the building you're in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Go on.
I
Sorry.
guess question then remains that if we're 15 minutes away and she sends those people off, it's going to take us 15 minutes to get to the entrance before we'll be able to snoot on up there. That's a long time for one of them to say, wait a minute, something's a little off here.
Yeah. I think you guys should try and stealth up to this building. Because you can do that while we're dealing with these guys. If you pass your stealth and use Shorty's special trick. Or not.
I think that we should be closer than 15 minutes away, because this isn't just a matter of, hey, we've succeeded, we've sent those guys away. It's, we sent those guys away and go in the door.
Well, I don't hear anybody complaining.
I don't hear
I
anybody
still hear an
agreeing
answer.
either.
Yeah, sorry. I'm on the phone with my wife really quick. I'll be right back.
Well, it's just Dudley and Bent, or Dudley and Bavon. Do you guys agree with that?
Yep.
Say it one more time. I just got off the phone. Sorry.
Go ahead, Rob.
Sorry, Rob.
Saying that 15 minutes is too far away.
Oh. Okay.
That if we send those guys away, then it's going to take us 15 minutes before we get into the door, which is a lot of time for one of them to say, hey, something's a little bit off, and then come back. We need to get closer.
How long does it take for our keys to get us in? Do we know anything about that?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm down with that. Closer it is.
Okay, so does that mean that Shorty, you're going to pass without a trace? Where you guys stealth closer?
5 minutes closer, 10 minutes closer. Yeah.
You guys tell me.
Away.
I think you should get right into either the building by the rubble or this one here just before it.
Like maybe right here, like right around the corner.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I think we should all go together to the hiding spot, and then the two of you should go off forward. We shouldn't split up and have you guys sort of go in there on your own. I don't think.
All right.
All right, so someone just ping where are you going to sneak to?
Not it.
You want me to do it for you?
No.
We want Valinda ping where we're going to go.
All right, that's same as me. So you sneak up to here.
All right.
That'll probably put you, less than 5 minutes from this building to get to the gate.
Okay. I can Scooby-Doo Twinkle Toes for 5 minutes. That's fine.
Okay.
Once it's time to get in.
All right, so Bavon and Dudley, you're going to head out first. And the rest of you guys are going to head out like, what, 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later? How long of a gap do you want?
We're speaking telepathically, so as soon as they say, hey, it fucking worked, we're going.
You guys are moving up here before they even get there, so you can get closer, is what I just heard you guys saying.
No, that's not what I said. I said we all need to go together.
Okay.
And we shouldn't split up.
Okay, my fault.
Once we're in
Yeah,
the
if we
hiding spot,
separate's a bad idea.
once we're in the hiding spot, they move 5 minutes away from us, but have constant telepathic communication with us.
Okay. All right, so as a group, everyone's going to sneak up to here.
Correct.
Yes.
And that's when Bavon and Dudley will go out disguised and
Correct.
send them off somewhere else, hopefully.
Yep. Correct.
Okay. All right. Give me one group stealth check again. I'll get my calculator out so I can get ready to add this up.
Can we just give Shorty with advantage on a...
Nope, this needs to be a group check. I'm assuming you cast Pass Without Trace again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it. I'm consistently the lowest.
Okay, so that's everybody, right? I'm not going to make Bolin roll. Go and roll for Stefan, Dudley. Okay, so the lowest one is still a 20. I still got to add them up. So 28 plus 22 plus 20 plus 30 plus 22 divided by 5. 24 and a half average. Is that right? That seems low. Did I do something wrong there? Let me do it again. 28
Looks about right to me, dude.
plus 22
24, 30, 20, 22, 28. I think you're right on the money with 24.
Thanks for reading those out for me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's 24 and a half.
24.4, yeah.
Yep. All right, so there is a possibility. But it's going to be a disadvantage because they're not looking in that direction. They're assuming you're in the other direction. So I need 5 dice. $12, 4, 4, 8, 13. And they have a plus. Nope, that's not high enough.
20.
So you guys feel safe enough? I shouldn't even said those numbers out loud. You guys feel pretty confident that you made your way up there without getting anyone's attention. So Dudley and Bavon, you guys are now approaching, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you guys approaching? What are you doing? What are you saying?
Dudley,
before-
Dudley, it's
sorry.
your show, man.
Okay, so just before we approach the gate, I let everyone know my voice is going to sound the same as it does now, but so either Bavon has to talk for me, or I'm telling them that as they were fleeing, they hit acid spray and it got in my mouth and it's messed up my voice.
Did you just now tell us that you look like the fucking lady, but you don't talk like her?
You know, I haven't used this hat really yet, so I wasn't quite sure. Sorry, I haven't used this hat yet, and you know, you put makeup on a pig, it still squeals.
So just speak in a gravelly voice. If they ask what's wrong with your voice, then you can answer the question.
Yeah.
Don't
And-
volunteer. They'll know you're lying if you just volunteer too much information. You learned that when you were 14.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's what Dudley's gonna do. Actually, my charisma should be pretty good anyways for lying to these people.
Believe that Bavon, he will actually sound like the weapon master?
I don't think that's the way a doppelganger works, right? Does it give you a voice or just looks? I think it's just looks. Bavon, that should be in your thing.
Well, I transfer to whatever, so it doesn't specifically say. It doesn't say it doesn't, but it also doesn't say it does.
You know what? Based on some other streaming I've seen, I think a doppelganger actually does mimic.
Yeah.
I polymorph into any humanoid. I change into that humanoid.
Charisma is
voice
Kevin's
box.
main. Charisma is
Yeah.
Kevin's main stat.
Not true.
Yeah.
So that's the deal. So I'll make sure we're clear. So Kevin can do his ruse that he injured his throat, or Bavon can do the speaking, and I will rule that he can sound just like the weapon master. I mean, granted, by the limited amount that you heard him speak, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's a total meta, but
either one of you guys know Undercommon?
No, but I have a little pipe I can smoke that'll teach me Undercommon.
nice.
Man, you guys are pulling out all the tricks. I like it.
I have the pipe of linguist.
Is that just for you? Can anybody smoke that?
Anyone can.
Holy shit!
Love
And you can one of its chargers and take 1 minute to smoke the pipe. After 1 interrupted minute, the user can speak, read, and write one language of its choice for 24 hours.
Oh wow!
And a lingus.
And I have
Okay.
the D6 plus 1 charges, and I've never run the D6. So
Can we
You've never
both
used,
take hits?
you never used it before, so it would have
We
full
have-
charges.
Yeah.
So if we both take hits, and then from around the corner, I can hex one of them, and he has disadvantage on the intelligence checks against my.
Yeah, because hex is automatic, isn't it? There's no save or anything, is there?
No, it just happens.
Man, I gotta go back and look and see if that linguist pipe was something that was in a module or something I added. That's pretty awesome. All right, so you guys both can speak Undercommon now after sharing the peace pipe. You can speak Undercommon doesn't mean you sound like Aberrus, but you can speak Undercommon now.
Yeah. And Brian, when we get within 90 feet of them, when we're kind of obscured, I want to cast Hex on the one that looks the most in charge and give them disadvantage on intelligence checks.
Okay. All right, so I'll say as you guys approach, I mean, you'll see, I'll say there's 6 within close proximity of the door. There's others that are kind of making their rounds around the building, but just 6 right there in front of you. And they look like they were just kind of, fucking off, and then they all stand up straight when they see you approach.
Mhm.
And give me a perception roll to see if you can kind of decipher which one may be in charge.
Everyone knows I'm good at perception.
Let's just say there are 2 that are more armored than the others. But out of those 2, you're not sure which one is actually, quote unquote, in charge.
You wouldn't look them in the eye
don't
anyway.
you just say-
You're a female. You wouldn't look them in the
Yeah.
eye anyway.
You'd walk up and say, "Who's in charge here?" And whoever
you should
steps
probably-
forward.
You should
Well-
probably know that.
Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. So I'll cast Hex on left or right. Even is left, odd is right. On the right one. Aha, get it? See what I did there? See what I did
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I like that.
So disadvantage on intelligence checks because of Hex.
Okay.
And then we approach, and I let out a really big cough, like to really sell that something's going on with my throat. Anyways.
They stand at
and-
attention.
Before you speak, I bark, "Gather your troops!" And
In
we'll see
Undercommon,
which
right?
one reacts. Yeah.
Okay.
And hollers for the rest of the close troops.
See, both of the armored guys kind of look at each other. Then the one on the right kind of starts shouting back around his side of the big spire, and the one left starts shouting around the left side of the spire.
Okay, Dudley, give your orders.
Basically, telling the men to come up front by the gate.
Yeah. And
A couple minutes pass, and you see there's probably about 20 drow warriors at this point.
okay. Cool. So I, as Averis, am going to start yelling at them because I'm hitting them with shock and awe, Brian. That's what I want you to understand. And in my best female raspy voice that sounds like I've been smoking unfiltered menthols for 50 years, I'm going to say, "You need to get to the Arboretum right now, because that is where those fuckers are, and if any of you question me, you're in a world of shit." They fucking...
They all kind of take like a half step backwards as you're like shouting this, and they look at each other kind of confused. Give me a deception roll with advantage.
Nice. Okay. Deception. Ooh, I'm actually good at that.
19. Insight is what ability
Intelligence.
is that? Okay. Well, there's
Oh,
possibility.
Wisdom.
No, they have to do... Oh, insight is wisdom. Sorry. Yeah.
Insight is wisdom?
Intelligence is the investigation to see through the disguise. But yeah.
Yeah. So right now they're just trying to insight whether or not.
Insight is wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. All
My
right. So it's a
bad.
possibility they could do this. I'm only going to have the 2 guys in charge do this, so I'll do it out in the open. That's a wisdom check. One. Okay. You see both of them they're okay. Yeah, that's fine. They start giving barking orders to the other ones. And what I'm just asking you to clarify, what direction were they? And do you want to leave any men here to guard the gate?
In my voice, because I sound like the guy, I'm going to say, "Follow your orders. Go to the Netherworld. All of you. That's where they are. Go and bring me their heads."
Okay. You can give me a deception roll with advantage now. Oh, okay. So the best they can get is a 21. This works. Your ruse will work.
Ugh.
All right. And you see they kind of, look like somewhat surprised by your order, but they're not going to argue with you. And they start hauling up all the guys, and they start hauling ass over towards, you said towards the Neither Oak, right? The
Yeah, we sent her to the
Arboretum?
Neither Oak. Yeah.
Okay. You guys have successfully sent them off on a unknown mission. Or a fake mission.
Fake mission.
Perfect.
Right.
Sexual transmission.
We'll tell the troops that they're gone. Once they're out of sight, then we'll call the troops forward and we'll use the key to get inside. How's that?
All right. You guys all coming?
No, they're just breathing hard.
Okay.
Sorry. Bad joke.
Yeah, it was. Delayed laugh, maybe.
I think everybody's gone to sleep.
No, I
Yeah.
had the mute on.
Okay, so I got to find the section about this gate. But I'm assuming the rest of you guys are all approaching.
It'll be under Y6, Brian.
Thank you. Okay. Arching strut of dark stone rises from this ruined district to a junction high up on the central spire. A gate engraved with arcane sigils is set into the base of the strut. You guys see that there are 8, based for lack of a better term, keyholes that are shaped differently. And as you inspect your 3 gems, you see that 3 of them have the same shape as the keyholes. So you need to just enter those 3 gems into those 3 locations and see what happens.
And initiative. No, just kidding. Yeah, jam them in.
Go, Ray, Egon.
Oh, there was an Arcana check, but it was DC 10, so fuck it. You guys got it. All right, so you guys watch as the 3 gems kind of like glow for a brief second, and then they like recede into the rock, and then like the wall of the spire closes up behind them, and they disappear. And you guys see the shimmering shield that was in front of this actual gate kind of dissipates just right over where the gate is. There's still a door there, but there's no more force field in front of it.
Go through the door.
Yep.
Go.
I'm going to stay
Ben will
morphed.
lead the way.
I'm going to stay morphed as the drow.
Okay.
Who's opening the door?
Should Ben go first as normal, or should someone else go first? And
Maybe as the drow, I'll go first in case there's drow on the other side.
okay, deal.
So I'll open the door.
Does that mean the rest of you guys are hiding in?
No, I'll go behind, but pretend to be like domesticated if we encounter any trouble.
You need to if we see one, the first thing, yes, massa. What you need, massa. I do what you say, massa.
Yeah. Take it easy now.
I'm gonna stand there just like in a power pose with an air of authority in case anyone's looking at the door. Just like the most like a guy working on a pothole, just a single one in the city street, and there's a 6-man crew. I'm the number 1 man of that 6-man crew in my pose right now in attitude.
So you've got like a sword on the ground and your hands on the hilt and your chin on the hilt. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were carrying the Staff of Frost.
Yeah. There you go on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm
so
using
Bhavan,
it like one of those stop slow signs almost is what it looks like.
All right. So Bhavan's the one opening the door.
Yeah.
All right. So lucky for you, there's no traps on this because no one even bothered checking for traps. But yeah, the doors open up to the inside.
Why would there be a trap on something that required 3 special keys to get?
I don't know. You never know. This could be some sneaky drow or sneaky.
That was our thought process, Brian. We didn't just guess.
I know.
Or just forget to.
See, open up. The door looks like there's probably about a 50-foot diameter room in here. And it's completely black with the exception of there's like a glowing disc in the center of the room. As you guys look up, with what little bit of dark vision you have, looks like it just goes straight up. There's no signs of stairs or any other way to climb up these sheer, smooth walls going up.
Ooh.
Shining disc in the middle of the room.
Yep. That we probably ride up to the top.
It's called an elevator.
Yep.
Or an excavator, according to Harry Potter World.
That's right. We'll close the door behind us.
Okay.
I think that's probably a smart move.
Move on.
And
You can hear like gears or something working within the walls as you shut the door.
how big is the disc?
I'd say it's probably about, 15-foot diameter.
Okay, so we can all pretty much get on it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hop on the disc. Go for a ride.
Okay, everybody's hopping on. You guys still have Nizzy, right? You're cool with Boleyn bringing Nizzy around, right? Okay.
Yeah.
A little stinky, but we'll be okay.
He seems nice enough.
Yeah. And if we got to eat some necrotic flesh, we will.
Yeah, we're glad she upgraded from like Shorty's lifelong friend to this.
Ah,
So the first person to step onto the disc, you notice that a ghostly, I guess, like, for lack of a better term, you're what's your class called again, Bavon? Artificer.
yeah.
You see like a ghostly, almost like a control panel that forms right in the center of this disc and is like floating there like 3 feet above the ground.
Sweet.
And it's got like just one glowing gem on it.
Okay, I tell everybody, let's get on board. I think this controls it.
You're going to push the button.
Once
And I
everyone's on
say,
it.
first floor, ladies' underwear.
Ah.
I'm trying so hard to make you guys paranoid, but it's not working. I guess I got to throw in some other shit in here. All right, you push the button, and it slowly starts to rise up.
Cool.
Sing it.
So, let's see, how long does it take to go up?
No, I was thinking rise up, rise
Rise
up.
up. Rise up to the power.
Remember if it tells me how long it takes to get up here.
So as it's going up, I think that we should be ready for something at the top of the stairs, guys.
Well, we should have closed the door before we came up.
We did. Gary
Did.
said he closed the door.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. So I think that there's something up on the top. Maybe there's a whole.
Every one of us. I'm going to ready a firebolt if we see someone.
I'm gonna ready something even if I don't see it, because if I see it first, then it's too late to ready it. I'm gonna ready a laser bolt, a laser pistol shot
Okay.
At anything that moves? What do you mean by that?
at your mom. No, if I see anything that looks like it's threatening when we get up there, it's gonna get shot.
Yeah. The firebolt and the laser bolt.
Brian, what's funny is that your artificer class that Professor P was would have actually been like highly useful in this situation with all those traps and shit that it had to like trap the bottom. I didn't even think about that when the new class did away with all that stuff.
Yep. All right, so as you guys near, it says the apex of the strut. The ceiling of the tunnel gives way to a landing that offers a view of the Citadel's uppermost reaches. Light from a high window illuminates a set of steps that ascend to a pair of mahogany doors in the tower's face. 1 second, I think there might be a map for this. Hold please while I check.
Holding.
I'm going to communicate telepathically with everyone and say, remember, if we see this lich thing you guys spoke about, what do we do? Do we try to kill it? Is it even worthwhile, or do we need to kill that thing below?
I mean, I think the staff of power would be nice to have, but I'm not sure we can take a lich, or whatever you want to call it.
I think that the staff of power is what I'm going to use to go back in time. Because that's what is going to allow us to use the Mythalar. And in fact, I believe in order to use the Mythalar, is what Vaylin wants to do. You need the staff of power in order to power it up.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Isn't that right?
That's what some of the lore you read. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said I think that's what it does.
So what I was going to ask is Dudley, you shared with them what you saw in your vision about where the phylactery was, right? That's out in the open.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So if you guys didn't already know this, Valen's going to bring up the fact that even if you kill the lich, if its phylactery is still intact, it'll just reform there in a certain amount of time near its phylactery. So if you're going to have any shot at killing the Lich, we also have to destroy the phylactery. Which she has no idea how you're going to do that, since it's supposedly the Mythalar itself. Okay, any other discussions while you're making your way up? Okay, I'll use this
No, but I am
opportunity-
gonna say to Valin, we all know how a lich works.
Okay, we are approaching 4 hours, so okay, I can hold up longer. I got to pee, but I'll hold a little longer. Okay, let me move you guys to a map. I've got the party token here on what you guys see, and we'll see how far we get. You guys good to go another 20 minutes? Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let me move you guys to this map.
Yeah, 20 minutes would be a preferred stop if we can do it.
Yep. So there you are.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, I thought you were going to the bathroom. It was non-table talk.
Oh,
Back to the
I'm gonna hold it.
Ghostbusters reference. We're totally in the tower in Manhattan, and Gozer's right up those stairs.
All right, so here's the stairs. You can see the double mahogany doors at the top of the stairs here. You guys can drop your tokens in here if you want, or we can stick with the party token for right now. It's up to you.
I'm okay with the party token for now, if it means less dragging and dropping.
Can you describe the mahogany to me?
It's mahogany.
Is
It's
it
wood.
buttery?
It's dark. It's hard. Looks like wood. It's got a face of a couple wizards, looks like, in it. Wizard hats. A couple beards. Right, what are you guys doing with this? You guys assuming your marching order?
I'm going to stay
doing
back a
something
little
else.
bit.
Yeah, it's
Although,
fine. Do I need to drop in there, Brian?
Yeah, if you guys are gonna go inside at this point.
wrong token or dent.
Oh, good call.
Eh.
It's like, hey, I got a lot more hit points suddenly.
Not that we can tell that one says bent.
I guess I'll drop the Lin.
Well, this one does say bent the bard on the
No,
piece.
it says it to you, but it doesn't say it does.
No.
No, I mean,
Oh,
it just
you
says
little
bent,
nugget.
but yeah.
I gotta find her little lackey dude.
That would be a good team right there if we got them both back somehow.
The Ent brothers.
Yeah.
Bent Dent.
The BD power team.
The Dent.
But then it would destroy all,
Ah, there's Nizzy.
break their foes.
Once we get Greater Restoration, Rand, we'll
One level, man.
We'll find them
Actually,
and fix them.
You know what's sad is that Stefan could already have that spell.
Yeah, Stefan, I gotta drop him in here.
What's really sad is that we had three
Dudley.
scrolls that did that, and we used them up to try to get
Yeah.
rid of the curse on the Shardlin items.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the map, I think. So, Bent, you going to
Dudley's not there.
yourselves?
There's no Dudley.
Am I doing what?
Hey, where's Dudley? Did we lose Dudley?
No, I'm here. Sorry. Oh.
Let me drop
There
you
is
in, or
no
you got
Dudley.
it?
There is no Dudley. There is only Zool. That was to carry on the Ghostbusters references.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you're dragging and dropping everyone, Brian. My bad.
Nope.
I accidentally hit the wrong button, and so I'm reloading roll 20 right now. Unfortunately.
Here, I'll drop your guy in there while you're reloading. I'll put your app front.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So, who's going up the door? What are you guys doing? You guys just giving each other grab assing, or what are we doing?
What's in the words of the in the words of the Tom Cruise movie? Cut the grab ass. I can't remember the name of it.
All right. So, how long does the altar self, not altar self, the hat of disguise last? Dudley, do you remember?
It lasts for an hour, I think. Right? No, I think the hat of disguise Let me just check the disguise self spell. I
think
didn't have it open.
While you're looking that up, Blonde, I think your polymorph thing is just indefinite until you drop
Yeah,
it.
till I decide to polymorph into something else, because
Right.
I'm just going to stay drow for a while.
Okay. Remind me of that.
One
So
hour,
forget
Kev.
Yeah, it's 1 hour, and then my hat of disguise allows me to, while wearing this
Use
hat,
it
you
at
can
will.
use. Yeah, so I can just keep it up.
As long as you're wearing the hat, you keep it up, just like the polymorph or the doppelganger.
Yep.
So
As long as I have the hat.
just
Okay,
an
awesome.
idea for a plan, guys. I still look like the drow guy. Why don't I go through the door first? If there's someone there, like the leech is standing right there, I'll just bow and distract them, and then you guys can start hitting them.
Are we assuming that they've been up here?
We don't know. We don't know what we're going to see when
They
we
could have
get
been
through there.
they could have been guarding it to keep us from being able to get up, right? We don't know if they've made it through. So what I'm saying is, you going up there in disguise might not. So there's no harm in trying it, but it might not help because they may never have been up this high. They may not have got their 3 gem keys yet.
That's a good point.
And we stole one of their gem keys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right, because
Yeah,
they're
they
not
could be
really
just as hostile.
Yeah,
towards
they're not
the
just as
drow.
hostile to the drow. So sorry, never mind.
Yeah, I wasn't
we'll
even
just
thinking about that.
pick an order and yeah, good point, Rob. So I'm going to stay at the back because I'm still not full hit points. So
I mean, Brian's going to laugh his ass off because there's probably nothing through those doors, and we're taking 45 minutes to go through it, which is what he's been trying to get us to do all night.
Yeah. The lich is there.
You're
He's
a
waiting
lich.
for you.
All right, let's get ourselves in marching order.
I've been in marching
Rand,
order
put
this
yourself
whole
up.
time.
Rand, put yourself up a little bit higher so that we can just do the full
There's
length.
Brian, I'm seeing kill shot zones through these walls. Is that normal?
You see a window there, yeah?
Okay.
You're not putting yourself up there because that's how high you are. You're putting yourself up there so that we can figure out a marching order.
That is an arrow slot bent.
Good. I would love to shoot an arrow through it. We've seen me do it before.
yeah,
I am communicating arrow slot to my right.
What can I see through it?
See,
I gotta get there.
you see a
Let's come
hallway.
on.
Do I see any movement?
Scrolling.
Well, I can see the slot from where I am.
I can see a passageway that leads down, 5, 10, 20,
You can literally
30
like,
feet. And then looks like from your vantage point, I'm assuming you can probably see it turns off to the north.
To the north,
And there's like another small room at the end of the hallway, maybe like a closet or something.
Okay. But I don't see any movement.
You do not.
Okay. So I'm going to pass that on to Bent. There's nothing down that hallway, Bent. It's empty. I can't whisper Shorty's voice. It doesn't work.
can you squeeze in there?
I couldn't squeeze into the last one. The DM wouldn't let me.
Do you want me to make you smaller so you can?
I only weigh 23 squirrels.
What if you only weighed an eighth of that?
But then I'd be in there and you guys would be out here and I would have to be Heidi.
All right, let's just go to the door. Hey, the last door almost ripped me damn arm off. Should we take a different tact with this one?
I don't think this is a wandering monster door. I think something else is back there.
How much like noise, Brian, does a firebolt hitting a door create? Right?
I'd say it'd be the equivalent, like maybe throwing a big rock at something.
Really?
A crackle of fire hitting something, yeah, it does damage.
All right. I would have thought it would have been like a not quite silent but deadly fart. You know?
No.
Okay. Kind of like that. All right. Okay. If everybody's ready, I'm gonna kind of look back and nod.
Okay, you're gonna attempt to open the door?
Yes. Very
Good guy
slowly.
standing because it's highly hopeful that the undead tanky dude is standing at the very back of our party.
I am.
Yeah, he should be up here with.
Yeah,
Right.
I
He
agree.
should
Let
be.
me send him up there.
Yeah,
He's
put
right
Nizzy up
there.
there.
So you kind of
And
stand
they-
next to
just
Bent.
these-
And he's drooling at you, Bent,
I'm
with
gonna
one
try to
giant
figure
eye
out-
looking at you.
You know what? You know what? I got to John this scenario. Does it look trapped, Brian?
Give me a. How you doing? You just looking? You actually
Yeah.
feeling around?
Looking, no feeling, just looking.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
Sorry, it got really loud in my house. Ooh, that's a good one.
Excellent.
You touch Nizzy's butt. He kind of smiles at you.
It is trapped.
And then he touches the door. And then he touches your butt.
Come here.
I look at Shorty and go, "What the fuck is going on up there?" There seems to be a lot of butt touching.
I'm gonna speak in his mind and be like, "I see what I can hear what you're thinking, sicko." I'm gonna slowly crack the door open, not Nizzy's butt, just the door.
Because it is not locked.
Okay.
And the door cracks open. Now, I can't crack this open. I'm just going to get rid of a door.
Nice. Okay.
So let me describe what you see. So as you peer through the door, you can see inside this room, before you appears the ruins of what may have been a ballroom or something similar at one point. It's rimed with ice. Its furniture jumbled and shattered. On the floor, you can see, from your vantage point, looks like there are two little jars on the floor that are like slowly moving or scraping their way across the floor. And you can see the nearest one you can make out without a perception roll. It appears like it has like a swollen brain floating in a bath of slimy, translucent goo.
These were foreshadowed last week.
And as you open the door, you hear in your head as the jar turns. You can't. There's no face to it. It's, well, looky here, old wolf. And you hear another voice in your head. All of you guys hear this because it's like they're talking telepathically, but it's like wherever. Well, that's that. What's that, Victoro? Visitors? Nerano won't like that. Nonsense. I love having visitors for dinner. How would I would love to partake in a good steak right now. And that's for what in tonight's session.
We're gonna firebolt some jar brains.
Maybe they might be able to help us. They haven't been
They
aggressive
might
yet.
be friends. They did mention eating us though.
Well, we do have like some flesh they could probably munch on.
Oh yeah, they could chomp on Nizzy.
Yeah.
Brian, that was awesome. Thank you, sir.
Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. So the random counter that I rolled for that I went against was more of those spitting mimics. I was like, man, I'm afraid I'm gonna kill somebody, so I'll hand wave that one. And say, no, we're not gonna do that tonight.
We opened the door to that tower and we're like, damn it! It's like 3 more of those creatures.
No, I mean, you guys were making your way to that first building to take your short rest. That's what I meant.
Step on a sewer grate and that's a mimic. We were like, damn it!
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then you kick a rock and the rock sticks to you because it's a mimic.
Nice.
Yeah. Bent laugh, the door laughs, the chest laughs.
Yeah.
And then the
Everybody
sky laughs.
In the year and a bit that I've been playing in multiple games, I've triggered many mimics.
I haven't done that enough, to be honest with you. I think I probably should be doing that more often, but
I like mimics. And there's a lot of different homebrewed mimics.
Hey Rob, did you or Sophie paint any of those Christmas balls, the mimic balls that I sent you?
No, not yet. Sophie hasn't had time. She's got finals and stuff.
I
coming.
gotcha. I 3D printed the mimic Christmas balls, and I sent 4 to Rob and Sophie. So,
all right. Not that I'm trying to change this up. Is there any other last questions, comments, complaints about tonight's session before I stop the recording?
No, it's good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop the recording.
Good. We made it to the tower.